Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm
Sky's the limit, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is going on? We're live from the mansion, and it is Friday morning. We're here to discuss, obviously, Canelo Alvarez and Dmitry Bivol.
They really fucked up the intro, bro. Like,
know.
you had it in you.
I know.
Like, I felt it, bro.
I came with all this energy. I was like, new set, new place, Mansion, give him the big man voice. And it was twice, too. It was not just one time. It was two times, but, what are you going to do? Awkward moment.
Yeah.
Good morning, TVV. Nah, but what's up, bro? How are you?
Shit, bro, I'm good. How you?
A little bit of an echo. What do you think? I don't hear it in my headphones, but I kind of I guess I do hear it. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really.
You don't really care.
I don't really hear it. I don't know.
What time is the weigh-in today? Do we know?
Shit, like 2.
You going?
You funny as hell. Damn. I look weird on TV.
I actually like this better, though. What about you? You feeling the set?
Nah, because there go my camera straight ahead. It's different.
It's different. Yeah, no, I like it, man. Shout out to Sticky Paws for going above and beyond and bringing the studio to the mansion. Shout out to Rayo Venezuela. He's already up and early, watching the show, so.
Damn, call him loud as fuck. Call him background noise. Call him pat his head. Telling Austin what to do. Come on, bro. You over there too loud, Travis.
What's up with Danny over here? So, Danny, man, it is Friday.
It is Friday.
We got a weigh-in.
We have a weigh-in.
Do we get a shove? We haven't seen Canelo shove anybody since Daniel Jacobs. What was that, 2019? Look at me trying to be the almanac.
Hell,
he shoved Caleb Plant.
That was a smack.
Well, he shoved him first.
That was actually a two-piece.
Yeah.
He did.
See if you can find a video.
First. He did push him first.
See if you can find a video. I don't remember no push. I remember.
No, he pushed him first.
He pushed Caleb. Caleb came back up.
You're right.
Tried
He
to
did
smack
shove
him.
Caleb. Then Caleb came with the big left-hand smack, left-hand hook.
Right.
Oh, you're right, bro. Shout out. That's right. So that just happened. After Caleb, there's been nobody.
I mean, this is the first body since Caleb, so.
Yeah. So does he keep that same energy? I mean, he got to be triggered. He was triggered.
Yeah,
he was triggered in that one for sure.
That was organic. I don't think we're gonna see it. Fuck it, just get in there and fight at this
And
point.
Bivol is so respectful. He doesn't look like the type that's gonna try and get under Canelo's skin.
Yeah, I don't know that he can. Like, does he speak English?
Hell yeah, very good too. Like very good.
Really?
No, like very good.
I've interviewed him before.
No, you haven't.
I have. I just interviewed him a couple weeks ago here in San Diego.
And so you were joking when you asked, do you know English?
I don't remember. It's either the translate. It's one or the other.
I'm pretty sure no one didn't translate. He's pretty decent. See if you got something on his Instagram. But are we set up the screen share in here? Because I know. Yeah. See if you can find his Instagram. And maybe he's got something on there that he can share. Bivol does that. Where he's speaking some English. I think it's actually a lot better than most.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. But no, as far as the shit talk is concerned, I just think that, it's not necessary when, it's not real. So it was real with Caleb Plant. That was organic.
I know, man. And you may be right, but I feel like it adds to the fight. Tom Brown wanted to make it seem as if PBC did a lot to promote Canelo's last fight, which maybe they did, but that slap was heard around the world. Look at Danny. Okay.
Like, move your feet.
Okay. Hello, Daniel.
What up, Chad?
Look at me. Yeah, listen. This is like a test show, but it's still our. I have to look at you. He said, "Okay,
let's look at each other."
This is strange now.
Because
you're looking at cameras, right?
Well, see, not just that, but
now,
Keith, you look to your left, and I look to my right.
Yeah, man. But I'm really like, kind of talked out with this topic, to be real. You know what I mean? It's like no one's really excited. This is not what I wanted. We're in David's house for a reason. Everybody wanted David, Charlo. Fuck, man. Makabu. Honestly, Makabu would have been more exciting for a casual fan because it's the the unknown. Will he be knocked out? Like, yes, Bivol is a division above. Yes, Bivol is amongst hardcore considered a good fighter, but there's no threat there for the casual fan the way that there was with Gennady Golovkin.
And at the end of the day, it's something that Canelo's done before. Like, he's gone a light heavy before.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, that's cool, but you did it.
And again,
already.
for the casual fan, this is just another Russian. They don't know that Kovalev had a bad liver and used to drink. They don't know that he's been knocked out before. It's just another Russian to them. So I'm kind of taking it like that. It's just another Russian. Like, I'm not even like, really, who's picking Bivol?
I mean, so in the fight with Kovalev, most people picked Canelo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But many could argue that Kovalev could have possibly been up, or it was a very close fight up to that point. He had a lot of success.
Yeah, I mean, those arguments don't really make sense, Danny. People used to say that about Amir Khan. Remember? Oh, he was winning up until Danny Garcia clipped him. Like, that's what a fight is about. Like, Matisse was doing good, but then his eye got swollen. Danny punched him in the eye. Like, I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of boxing.
No, it's definitely
can't discredit or take away from the performance because something like that, caused a certain type of outcome. I don't know. Bivol, you're right though. I mean, people thought Kovalev was winning on the scorecards at the time of the stoppage. So Bivol is a fresher, younger boxer. Maybe arguable that he's better just because of discipline alone. Like, Kovalev's always had discipline issues, before Buddy McGirt. John David Jackson let those secrets out the bag. So maybe Bivol is just a better version of.
And then the thing is, too, if you're Canelo, let's say he was down in that Kovalev fight, right? What if you don't get the knockout?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're relying
But I think that's because they knew he could be knocked out. See, Bivol's never been knocked out, so Canelo's not going for a knockout. I think the game plan in the Kovalev fight was attack the body, we'll get him late. This dude just came out of a fight with Anthony Yarde. It was a war. We didn't give him enough time to heal. We're going to push him. We're going to push his engine till it blows. I don't think that's going to be the case with Bivol. Bivol's a young dude in his prime, and this is his first opportunity. Unlike Kovalev, he already had, the dance with Ward twice.
Right.
So he's been to the heights. Not to say that Canelo isn't the highest, which he's the mountaintop, but Kovalev was prepared for that moment. This is Bivol's first. So he's coming into it with all that anxiety and all that like mental wanting to achieve, wanting to accomplish, wanting to be the first to beat Canelo. And it's crazy we say first because he hasn't lost in so long, and Mayweather is retired. But the first of these fighters eras to get a win over him. And this version of Canelo, you know, no matter who you are, hardcore, you know, casual, a Mayweather fan, a Canelo fan, we'll all agree Canelo was young. He was young. I'm not taking anything away from the win. I think that Floyd wiped him.
It was a
master class.
But
he was young.
That moment, there's so many moments in that fight that could be used in a
about it
in a boxing tutorial video.
Think about it, because people will say, "Oh, that's what you Latinos do. You make the excuse." Now he was young after Floyd whipped his ass. When the fight was happening, y'all thought he was gonna win. Cool, but now imagine Nico Ali fighting Canelo tomorrow. It's just that simple. That's how old Canelo was when he fought fucking Floyd. Nobody will sanction Nico Ali Walsh to fight Canelo today. But that's what we did all those years ago. So
I think it's different, though.
Oh, yeah?
Canelo had 40 fights.
Canelo
started at 15.
He did start at 15.
Again, we use context. Look at Amenasa. He was just in our studio. That was Canelo. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, everybody calls in because they never watched it and they're not putting it into perspective. But like, Amenasa is Canelo in 2 years. Amenasa turns pro. That's like Canelo. So I don't know what we're talking about. Like, he's still a kid at 15. He's still a child. Still a child.
No, he's still a child.
You got to look both ways before he crosses the street at 15.
He's still a child. What I'm getting at, though, as far as the Nico Ali Walsh comparison, is that Canelo had already been world champion. You get what I'm saying? Like, Canelo.
You're right. Because he beat Trout. He beat Trout.
So Canelo had, as far as big stage, big moment, pay-per-view, like, as far as world-class, Canelo had that experience. The age I'll give you, but as far as the boxing experience, you know what I'm saying? It was
obviously it wasn't enough experience. I mean, and if you watch Road to Greatness, the team thought they did have enough. The team was told not to fight Trout, and the team was told not to fight Floyd. The team thought they had enough experience. So, you know, that's really up to the individual, just like Loma decided to go for a world title in 2 fights. And Keyshawn is talking about next year, and he only got 6 or 8 fights. So it's up to the individual. He still was 21.
23.
Oh, okay. Okay. Damn, I thought he was 21.
23.
Nice. Almanac status. Who was 23? So that would be Shakur.
Devin Haney. No, Shakur's 24. Devin Haney's 23, though.
Right on time.
So Shakur or Devin would have to fight who?
You are like, and it's
the
tough.
Equivalent of Floyd. Like, and there's not even a dominant person.
There's not, and it's tough, right? Because it's like Devin's
Tank.
It's like Boots. Tank. It's like Boots versus
Even though
Canelo
Tank
right
isn't
now.
older than them by a lot, he's still older than them the way Floyd was older than Canelo, and he's still more accomplished than them. He's a 4-division champ. He's done way more pay-per-views.
3.
Boots versus Canelo.
Oh, so is it 4-time champ?
Yeah, because he won twice at 30, 35, and 40.
No problem. I said it wrong. I meant to say 4-time champ, not 4-division. So he's a 4-time champ, 3-division champ. You know,
pay-per-view star.
Pay-per-view star. He's got the experience. He would be the equivalent of Floyd for.
And even that still doesn't. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're not gonna sit here and say, yeah, that's equal, because it's not. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, but I think that is the closest thing to it, though.
How far off are we from something like that?
From something like what?
Shakur, Tank, Devin, Tank.
Realistically?
Yeah, man.
I think like 5 years, bro.
5 years.
Word.
I think in 5 years, Shakur's a welterweight. Like, hypothetically, going off of Bob Arum's last quotes, it doesn't make sense to unify, and I'm paraphrasing, or undispute, which means Shakur was moving up. So now you're at 35.
Oh, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think if you're Bob, I think that Navarrete fight interests him at 30. I think
moving Navarrete up.
Yes. I think that's a fight that
I don't think that's what they're gonna do.
I think
they had some other quotes when he said that the Gutierrez and the Ogawa or whatever fight, Ogawa fight wasn't good. He mentioned some other names from his stable, I believe. Anything in the chat from the listeners? Maybe they read the article.
We got a poll in the chat, and the poll is: are you excited for the Canelo versus Dmitry Bivol fight tomorrow? We got 76% saying yes, I'm ready. Let's go. 11% say no, I'm not interested or watching it. And then we got 13% who says I wanted another opponent. So look like everybody pretty much ready.
Yeah, I'm with that 13% mental vote.
What? You wanted somebody else?
Of course. I never wanted Bivol. What did Bivol do? And I don't mean that in the traditional sense that detractors use, right? Like I don't mean like, oh, who is he for? I mean like, what'd he do? Like he was just sitting in some corner saying nothing. Like, why the fuck are we picking this guy? Like, what is he bringing to the table?
It was nothing outstanding.
I get it. And again, I want people listening because they're going to call, oh, Ness, you're such a hypocrite. What does Charlo bring to the table? What did Yurden bring? That's not what I'm saying when I'm saying these words. Don't take it literal. I'm saying, but what does he bring to the table? Like, he don't got a fan base. He don't have a personality. He don't got a YouTube channel. Like, my man, does he got followers? Like, who is this dude? You know what I'm saying? So, I wanted some. I'm with that 13%. I'm sorry. What about you?
So, even though you're with
where are you on the vote?
Even though you're
don't answer a question
in that 13%.
I was first.
Hold on, that's cool.
And I'm gonna run through the poll
but
again.
But even though you in that 13%, are you still not looking forward to the fight tomorrow night?
You always look forward to a Canelo event like you always look forward to a Mayweather event.
That was the question. Are you excited for the Canelo Bivol fight tomorrow?
And I said, no, I'm with the 13%. I wanted another opponent. That's how I answered the question.
You're not excited, but you're looking forward to it.
No, that's not what the answer is. My answer is the 13%.
Yeah, but fuck the answers. Just answer the question. Are you excited for Canelo Bivol fight tomorrow night?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
But you're interested, not excited.
I have a bit of a bit of interest because of the 175-pound element. Like can he do it type of thing. But
so nothing to do with. All right, cool. They've already announced better be if Smith. Canelo could fight the winner of that.
Nothing to do with that because this guy is he's the driver of his own car. He could easily fucking yank the EBs up and turn the steering wheel left and fight Makabu.
Bro, how am I protecting them? I just said I don't see none of them fighting each other in the next 5 years.
Who's saying you're protecting them? Let the audience know.
Everybody in the chat saying I'm protecting them by saying they won't fight it. I'm just being honest. I think it's going to be shit just like Floyd Pack. Like, I think the two at the top of that division or whatever division they at the time, they're not going to fight each other for like 5 years. And
it's going to be difficult going back to that because like I said, Shakur, now you're giving him more time at 30 by giving him Navarrete. I was trying to, escalate things by having to move up to 35 now and at least being with those.
You don't think it's too soon though?
But that's my point. At least if he moves up now, he's in the division with them because if he doesn't, right, and we do use your timeline of 5 years and we do use your Navarrete fight, that means Tank might move up. That means Devin most certainly might move up. Like it's already a thing amongst our community as to whether or not he wins the Kambosos fight and just vacates.
I think the beauty about it is that I feel like with all those men, they cap at 47.
That is true. So you're saying because they can't go no further, eventually they'll catch each other, but then it gives more credence to you and your statement that it may take 5 years. It may take 5 years. Because
that's why I said I think
Shakur would be at the end of that race unless he continues this pace. You know, he is on a fast pace.
Yeah,
he might
fast pace.
He might jump up.
He became champion at 26 in 2019. Became champion at 30 in 2021.
Bo, go to theboxingvoice.com/rankings. Let me know who's the champs at 35.
Right now, we got a super chat.
I mean, it's two: George Kambosos and Devin Haney.
The first super chat of the day from Real Dude Uprising.
But I don't think. Hold on.
And that's the thing.
But I don't think Devin stay there. So,
but this is the thing. Bob already trying to put Shakur versus Devin. Like after Devin beat Shakur Valdez. After Shakur beat Valdez, they asked him about Devin on live TV and fighting Devin. That was the first question. The network. That's the narrative they wanted to push.
And what was the response?
I don't know, something like he want to be undisputed. But now he's listening. Now he's hearing his promoter say, "Fuck undisputed. Those fights ain't big. Those fights ain't worth it." So now he got to go talk to James Prince and him and see what really is good and not good. And go ahead, Bo.
And what weight? 135?
No,
he
30.
130.
No, we know that. We know that. You're right. It's 35. You answered it. So, and that's what I'm saying. There's no easy title shot for him. So, like, is he going to 35 for a fight? A big fight with no belt while he waits for the belts to be vacant? I mean, I don't know, man.
Lomachenko.
I did see that. I did see Shakur put out a quote saying that that's the dude he'll fight right now. But that will have to be at 130. What is he going to do? Move to 135 and fight it for no belt? I don't think so.
Had a chance for undisputed next.
I don't think so.
We got.
I don't see that happening.
All I'm saying is supposedly it's for Devin, right? It's supposed to be George, Loma.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Loma got to fight somebody until he gets his turn for the ass whooping. Why can't Shakur whip his ass before Devin whip his ass?
I don't know. That doesn't seem like a likely option, right? Like Loma Shakur. For Shakur and Loma, maybe they do it. They know each other. They're familiar. They definitely got 12 rounds, Shakur told me. He sparred with him. So it's a possibility. But that would be a perfect world, Danny. Come on. Like, Shakur fights Valdez and his next fight is Lomachenko for no belt. Like first that means him and his team who are in this for money, right? You're in it for legacy. Your team is in it for money. Your manager's here for money. Your promoter's here for money. You know what I mean? Your trainer, you guys are out here for legacy. So now you're dropping legacy because you're not going to undispute. You're not going to fight Devin and whoever because they're busy. You're just going to fight a dude for a non-title fight.
Yeah, but think about it though, bro. If it's supposed to be for Devin, George Loma, if Shakur beat his ass, then that means you next up for that undisputed pay-per-view.
In theory, the contract says Loma. In theory, you know, and again, you and I both know Devin can win the belt and move up and never give George a rematch like Floyd never gave it to Oscar.
I hope he does.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that can go on, man. I mean, I don't think that is wise to guess so early. It's so many moving parts.
No, I don't think it's guessing as much as it is just throwing ideas out there. But we got Real Dude Uprising with a $5 super chat who says, bro, he's like many of us who love it for the love of boxing, but we aren't excited for the fight itself. We are just watching him drive. And obviously that is in reference to your comments regarding Canelo Bivol tomorrow night. So,
in reference to the poll, which is at 80% for yes, I'm ready, let's go. So it looked like more people are voting. We got 210 votes right now, and the poll started 16 minutes ago. And the majority definitely says they ready for the fight tomorrow.
I don't know. I feel like Real Dude Boxing is siding with me. I think he's saying the same thing I'm saying, you know. He's saying, but we aren't excited. So, like, he's with me. This isn't what he wanted.
But at the end of the day, it's still going to be a good fight, right? You don't think so?
No, of course. There's the element of danger. Did he bite off more than he can chew?
Do you think at this point people just now overlook anybody that?
Of course, he's too good. I mean, how many people have we interviewed? What happened the other day, right? We had Nico Ali Walsh in there, and what did he say? Man, Canelo beats anybody. It doesn't matter. Whoever it is, he beats him. It's like, you think he beats Rivas, the heavyweight? Yeah, he beats him. Usyk, yeah, he beats him. So it's like Floyd. You've gotten to a level where, people just don't think you will lose. And it's sad because I remember being in this bubble with Floyd and never betting. Never betting. Imagine the millions you could have made if you just put money line on Floyd.
Every time.
Every time. Just take out a mortgage and put it on Floyd. Money line, money line, money line, money line.
Madeline, would you have let Ness take out a mortgage to bet on Floyd?
Of course not. I wouldn't have let myself, just like now. I'm picking Canelo. I'm overlooking this fight. I don't care. I'm not excited.
Was there a fight you ever thought, like, going into it, like Floyd has
never?
You crazy.
Never.
We got a $5 super chat from Jaime Hernandez who says, we need to be pushing for a Benavidez versus Better Beef.
Yo, that's the beauty of this show. All my picks and all my thoughts have been recorded for the last 11 years or more. So definitely with the Canelo, you can feel my energy. There was no way he was not getting it done. I never once believed it. Same thing with Pacquiao. Never once believed it. It was like and you see, it was the same thing with the Earl situation. Like, that's how I felt. The way I felt about Pacquiao fighting Floyd, like, there's no way. But obviously Pacquiao had this huge fan base, and there's like plenty of people to argue with, telling you that no, he's gonna beat Floyd. He's too fast. He's a southpaw. They've been keeping Floyd away from southpaw. And I'm just like, bro, Floyd's the. I mean, you got your own little phrase. Yo, he gonna put him in the back and smoke him.
He's gonna smoke his
That
ass.
was my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew he couldn't lose.
Yo.
I knew it. And I don't feel as strongly about Canelo as I did about Floyd, obviously. I just don't, because he gets hit a lot. Nothing like Floyd. Kovalev hit him. I mean, who didn't hit him? You understand? Yeah, there's a method to his madness, or a reason. You kind of like Tank. They take some shots to land that big shot, but one day it's gonna be a shot you thought you could take that's gonna put you down. It just gotta hit the right place.
Maybe.
No, it just gotta hit the right spot. It's like a center punch. You ever use the center punch to bust a window? It's just gotta hit the right place, man. And you down. Your motor skills just.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what if that punch don't land? It never landed on Floyd. Like, yeah, he got rocked, but
it did land on Floyd. McDonough didn't have enough. Mosley didn't have enough.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, then that's not landing it. To me, bro, it's like you use a center punch, you gonna punch through the fucking window every time.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So when I land on that button, motherfucker, you going out. You out of there. You get what I'm saying?
True. Some people need a follow-up punch. Mosley never threw the left hook. He landed a big right hand, allowed himself to get clinched. Floyd literally had no legs. He bear hugged him, or rather not bear hugged him, but bear hugged his arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I remember that shit.
We got a $2 super chat from RYU Reaper, who says Haney versus Nello today, ? Is equal to Mayweather versus Nello in 2013.
Negative, man. Canelo didn't move up from 135 to fight. He was moving down in weight. He sucked down to fight.
You think maybe he's talking about skill levels at this point in their career?
Nah, man, not even. Canelo had more experience. Devin Haney hasn't fought a current world champion. This is his first current world champion. He's fought former world champions. It's not the same. You gotta look deeper. Yo, he fought Trout, who was a southpaw that beat Cotto. It wasn't just a champion he beat. He beat a fucking real champ that still ain't been knocked out. You understand what I'm saying? To this day. Like, he still ain't been knocked out. Like, and they'll diminish Trout because I seen them do it on this show. But that's this version of Trout 10 years later, man.
We got Jaime Nieto with a $10 super chat.
What up, Jaime? Welcome back. You know he was in the Force too, right? Like, not the Force. That's not how you use it, right? It's the service.
The service.
Thank you for your
services,
Nieto.
The Force is like is when you're a cop, right?
Man, I don't know.
Yeah. That's with cops.
It's all the same, bro. To me, it was
all the same.
It was a 9 to 5, bro. But
it ain't the same. I mean, let's talk about that. Why didn't you become like, I don't know, like a part-time officer, right? Like, don't you guys get automatically selected or get preference, or I don't know?
We get like, so if I would have chose to like go be a cop
or a CO, right?
Yeah, I would have got like extra points to like get in. So,
but you're not interested. You're not. Are you a gun guy?
Nah, like
Me neither.
I got guns, but it ain't like, bro, it ain't like some of these cats who, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
it ain't like your boy. It ain't like your boy, NBA young boy. my man be having everything. He crazy.
Ain't my man's, but yeah, bro. That's an expensive hobby. Let me tell you.
What, shooting? Or?
Absolutely. That's just
how much is ammo?
But I mean, it just really depends on the round.
So damn much. COVID screwed up everything with guns and ammo.
It depends on the round.
Wow.
Then when the pandemic kicked off, I loaded up on ammo.
Oh, you were smart.
And
he was one of those, what is it, day preppers?
Yeah, doomsday preppers.
I wasn't even a doomsday prepper, bro. I just knew the shit was going to get expensive. I wasn't even out here.
Yeah, I don't even have basements over here in Vegas.
Nope, sure don't.
The kalachi.
What the fuck is that?
It's a substance in the ground that it doesn't prevent you, but it makes it extremely hard to dig further, right?
Oh.
So it's basically like a cap, and once you hit kalachi, it just makes it a lot harder to.
It's like a stone.
Yeah, it just exactly.
There are houses in Vegas with basements. It's just few and far between and expensive.
And all custom builds, you know, because of that and how expensive that then makes it.
Back to Jaime Nieto's super chat. He actually said, "To what up? I'm gonna read it exactly how he put it. He said, what up,
man,
guys?
You gotta fix it for these guys.
Bruh,
you gotta be like the teacher.
The first sentence don't even make sense. It say,
let me do it. He says, so what up, guys? Love the show. Would love to come see y'all at the studio when y'all back in town. That's cool. I'm hyped for the Canelo this weekend. Absolutely, Jaime. We are back in studio. Drop by Sunday. Are we, Trav? Are you guys gonna be able to? Oh, we'll do it in the other room, right? Yeah, Sunday 3 o'clock. We got some people coming by at 3 o'clock. I forgot who else I told 3 o'clock. Oh, my man with the chain.
Oh,
Tony Salgado. Tony.
Tony coming by.
He coming by. I think he's coming Sunday or because he leaves Monday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, word. That's what's up.
See, Bo, that wasn't hard.
I mean, you added a "the," you changed "to" to "so," which was actually right, and you changed "live" to "love,"
which is also right.
I can't do all that correction, you know.
I mean,
I'm just gonna read it how they wrote it, but I get it. If it's easy to fix, I'm gonna fix it. But you were doing some good constructive.
Did you guys get to Texas Bulldog boxing?
We sure did not.
He says, if Canelo fights Ryder next, I'm done with this man. Thumbs down.
Yeah, I have to defend Canelo there. Canelo is entitled to fight not just John Ryder, but give him Caleb Truax. Give him Porky Medina.
Bro,
give him David Lemieux.
He could fight Joe.
Give him Steven Rose.
Not Joe Elvis.
Give him Edgar Berlanga. You know, give him any of the dudes that these other dudes are fighting. Let him fight Selecki. Like
Jaime Nieto with another $5.
My man fought so many people. Like, why the fuck does he got to keep fighting threat after threat after threat? No one done that.
No, everybody does it in the sport of boxing.
Yeah, right. And the imagination of the magical fucking bullshit Jack and the Beanstalk fucking sport. Not this one.
Jaime
Let's
Nieto
go, Jaime.
With a $5 super chat that says, "I'm about to sit."
He said, I'd love to come see y'all at the studio when y'all get back. My bad, just woke up.
Nah, you good, man. That's autocorrect. That wasn't you. That was
okay.
The iPhones.
And then we got Oscar with a $5 super chat that says, "Did you guys see who Canelo considered his 5 toughest fights? I got Canelo under 9. Hopefully,
I ain't see that.
Hopefully he gets through these 3 fights to go back and fight Charlo or David.
Let me see. Did you guys see who Canelo considered his 5 toughest fights? I got Canelo under 9. Hopefully he gets through this 3 fights and back to Charlo or David. Prayers emoji. Why do they have such a hard time reading these guys? You guys write perfect. These dudes don't know how to read, man.
Nah, y'all right.
You guys are amazing. You're amazing. See, I'm on a different level. When I smoke, I put the letters in the right places.
Bro.
Actually, sometimes they move out, and I'm like, what?
He said they move out. You funny as hell.
Yo, we got 446 watching. And, David Benavidez is in the house, but he told us he's not coming out of his room until we got 1,000 people watching. So, go figure.
Smash the thumbs up.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We might get David out here to talk about that hot boxing with Mike moment, right? What's he think?
About when Charlo was on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have we ever talked to David about that? Has anyone ever asked him about that? Yo, what's your thoughts on
coffee here?
David and
they said it was delivered.
Delivered to who? And they left the coffee outside with the garden man.
I mean, this
Shout out
crib
to
is a bit unique.
This crib is a bit unique?
Yeah, it's like
a castle.
You got to walk through a little patio thing, then you got to walk past the water fountain.
If you ain't got a fountain, you ain't got a mansion.
It's nice.
If you ain't got koi fish in your fountain, you don't have a mansion. Don't lie to yourself. You need koi fish. You need horses.
Is it horses here?
Yeah, there's horses.
I'm not surprised, but this is by far the nicest house I ever been to in my life. And I only been in one room.
It's all right.
In the restroom. When I went in the bathroom, I didn't know the mirrors be throwing me off, bro.
I'm not into the whole Spanish tavern style.
The mirrors throw me up. I thought it was something behind the wall.
Bo, last night we got to the place we're staying at, and he's like, bro, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. There's all these mirrors here, bro.
I thought it was like people around me, but it was just
goes
me.
Into another dimension when he's looking at mirrors. And he's in a different galaxy.
Bro, it's too many mirrors. I'm confused.
Intergalactic
I'm looking at myself,
doors.
but look, it's another bed right there. It's dark. I'm losing my mind in that place.
He's legit serious too.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm used to going to the same places over and over, but when I start getting in these new places and there's mirrors and hidden walls and stuff like that, it confuses me.
So, Bo, man, tell everybody about your confirmation experience, man. You almost missed your flight yesterday.
Definitely almost missed my flight. We were checking emails and stuff. We never actually got the confirmation number. And there's no harm, no foul. But I get there and they asking for my confirmation number. I give them some information and they say it wasn't right. So
and where'd you put the 20 gloves?
But I got these boxing gloves that were being handed to me out of the car by some guy at the front of the airport.
This is such an inside joke. I'm sorry to laugh.
Nah, seriously, security looking at me. They call a police officer over and everything.
Y'all met up at the airport?
We met up at the airport.
And him and the glove guy.
You and the glove guy?
Throw me a glove?
I thought y'all met up at the studio.
Nah, bro. I waited at the studio for 2 hours for him, but the gloves hadn't arrived. Shout out to Seth, man. The gloves look great. Shout out to Sabas. Show him the glove, baby.
So we got a collaboration here.
Super nice.
With Sabas, as you can see. This is Sabas. And then the boxing voice.
What's that?
So when David wakes
up. Coffee you asked for?
Small black.
You said medium.
So when David wakes up, we're going to have him filmarlo.
Small.
Filmarlo, which means sign it. And then look, even this on the thumb, white and black. Oh, wait, white and black. It's pretty dope,
That's super nice. How many ounces you think that glove
is? It feels
is?
so good. It says it's 10 ounces. I don't think it's 10 because these are official signature gloves. Custom made by Sabas for the boxing voice. So
I'm impressed that they lace gloves.
But the leather is so much better. I'm very happy we went with these. We still have another set to look at and see are they going to be better, which maybe not. We'll see. But these feel really good. The leather feels very good. And I've had, at least, wow. 25 dozen of the Everlast signature ones. They've sponsored me. They've given me over 250 gloves. So, I think I'm pretty qualified to say that these are better.
He said, "I think I'm pretty qualified." I
swear,
that.
I had about 250 or more Everlast gloves. I used to get them by the box, bro. They just delivered them. These actually feel real. I think what he did, I think this might be a real glove design and less padding.
No, that's exactly what he said.
Oh, shit. Oh, no, I wasn't at the meeting.
No, that's exactly what he said.
So there you go. You see how fucking qualified I am?
Word.
That's dope.
The glove
right here. Don't leave me hanging.
The glove is literally
up. Hey.
The glove is the thickness of your hand. Like, it's just another hand on top of yours, but it ain't no extra padding in there.
No, it's padding. It's definitely padding. But it's not... It's not padding to fucking go and fight. You hit somebody with this. This is an MMA glove. This probably is 4 ounces.
It's like a slap boxing glove or something.
This is 4 ounces
for
sure.
You rock somebody's shit with that.
No, David. Maybe that should be the punishment.
Hell no.
What?
Let David hit Danny with this glove.
I'm with it.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, no matter who loses,
I get to wear the pad.
Ryan Garcia.
No matter who loses, Danny got to get hit.
Ryan Garcia hit that very famous guy to the stomach the other day. Here, put this in front of your Starbucks because they don't promote us. Put that right in front.
In front of your Starbucks.
In front of your Starbucks.
Yep. Right.
Lay it down, Danny.
Yeah. We got $2 super chat from Texas Bulldog Boxing who says Kobe never told Vince Carter play someone else.
Yeah, you guys got to help me with that. I don't watch
because fight.
Pretty much fighters telling another fighter to fight somebody else or whatever.
I'm sorry, I'm diva.
And Jaime Nieto with another $4.99 super chat says, glad TBV in Vegas now. I was in the military for 20 years and I've never smoked, so I'm ready. TBB for life. Maybe some Info Joe pastries, LOL.
Oh, we got some pastries at the store. Jaime
Nieto.
Oh, yeah,
That's his third.
That's three.
Jaime.
Thank you, brother.
All you got to do is roll through and, we finna get you right.
Yeah,
we
man.
finna get you right, brother.
Yeah, man. This fire extinguishers at Sticky Paws is because we smoke so much. Listen, I was going to say something. Oh, my God, it slipped my mind. Oh, I was going to say how marvelous I look in this chair. Honestly, right? Like some throne type shit. I'm really feeling it. And then the yellow pops.
Brandon Lance.
You know what, though? If I got to do the show in this chair tomorrow, I can't wear my shirt. I'm going to be like, I'm going to disappear.
You going to take your shirt off?
Well, I brought a very high yellow Canelo shirt. I mean, the same one, but in yellow. And you can find these on our website at theboxingvoice.com/store. Get your Canelo Alvarez shirt. That was it. Now my shoulders look padded.
I got a message that said you should turn your Starbucks cup around too.
Yeah, I know.
I got a message from someone.
I know, but I need to clean it. I don't even want to hover this thing over me. It's like a pool of coffee there.
We got $5 super chat from Brandon Lynch who says, Ness, all jokes aside, give me a Benavidez glove.
Yeah, man.
Brandon Lynch,
we can't do that. It would be unfair. It would be unfair to, allow you to get a glove just because you're part of the team. You know what I mean? Because what about all those other people that's just like tuning in, trying to like win?
I actually think if you're a part of the team, you shouldn't be able to win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's right that like you can cut the line. That's like, I don't know, who was it? Somebody was like, oh, give me that glove. That's your core glove. And it's like, bruh. Yeah, Sosa Smith. I fuck with Sosa too. You a super chat king, but like, bro.
Sosa.
Jordan's been a pound for pound for like fucking 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I owe you. You know what I mean? For sure. So it's like, there's been people supporting that. All right. It's like mandatory challenges. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the mandatory yet, champ.
It hurt my heart every time I got to ship something nice out, like the Julian Jackson glove. Shout out Killer Kales.
It hurt your heart. You sound a little jealous.
I am jealous when I got to ship it out. Like, man, I would really love to have this, but
you got a man cave?
Nah, I ain't got, bruh. I just moved. So I've been living in the Holiday Inn, the bathroom.
My friend, I'm talking about your other house back home in Tennessee or Nashville.
Yeah, I mean.
Ain't that the same place?
It was a 2-bedroom, and it was just me living there for the most of the time. So, yeah, the whole crib was a man cave. I had to pull up and dip machine in the living room, bro.
What the hell?
I was living the dream.
Single?
My girl hadn't moved in just like pretty much till right before I moved
Which
here.
means you were single at the time.
Yeah, technically, yes, technically.
Because ain't no woman letting you have a dip machine.
Nah, she with, but I'm a naturally thinner guy, so they want me to work out, bro, and stay strong. Know what I'm saying? Stay looking good. So yeah, dip machine in the living room.
It's funny, man. When me and my girl first got together, I had the I don't even know what they called now. I used to be just like you, Ken. I used to love doing handstands and all that. But
you can do handstands?
Nah, he can't. He looks very weak.
He looked like he can flip or something like that.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised.
He can flip, but handstands and, I forgot what it's called. What's the thing where you... Nah, not parkour. That's what he does.
P90X.
Oh, what the P90. No, it's like in the Olympics is called, I think, a horse.
Equestrian?
But you can buy it, and it's 2 bars to practice on the floor.
Oh, gymnastics. I don't know what the...
Balance beam?
No. I guess we'll take that. Double
I'm so
bars.
confused.
So I used to could do that, like, from sitting on the floor, pop up, and then turn it into a full handstand.
So you can do
kind of half push up. What? I did it in front of Wilder and everything. It's on YouTube. This is what I'm saying. You be sleeping on me.
I ain't sleeping.
Just
bro,
like my
I've been in the gym with you. I
my
see you do good work.
Pull-ups is on YouTube with a 45-pound vest. Like,
no, I'm saying, so you did what again from the floor?
Honestly, I'm a firm believer that what people say, again, I believe in all those phrases, but that one phrase about like whatever you put your mind to, I swear I haven't met the thing I couldn't do yet.
I'm with you on that. 100%.
I mean, obviously, interview certain fighters. That's something different. But I mean, even that I did. Even the ones that hate me, I've already interviewed you at least.
That's why I like Amanaz's interview specifically, because he was saying things that he's seeing. That stuff gonna happen just because he genuinely, thoroughly believes it with everything in him.
Absolutely.
That everything he's saying gonna happen. So I believe it just because he believes it.
Nah, but that's something now with the team we have around us. Those fighters that hate you,
they gonna love us.
Now they still going.
I think. Listen, honestly, in my head, I've given us a timeline of 6 months. Once we're in the building for 6 months, it's a wrap.
What about the who followed us yesterday? I feel like that should just be mentioned at least because that was pretty big.
Yo,
who followed us?
And said it would
was
be
chopping
an
it up
honor.
with you.
Yeah, they was chopping it up with me. They said it'd be an honor to be on the show.
Who's that?
Royce the 5'9".
Royce the
That
5'9".
was funny. That was funny, man, because
that was random, bro.
So random. We was on the phone. We're all logged into the Instagram, so we all get the fucking notification like, oh shit, Royce just followed us.
And we were on the phone at the same time, so it was interesting that it happened just the way it happened.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
It was like a immediate conference call, like, yo, somebody hit him up, somebody follow him back, but invite him to the show.
We weren't even talking because we was just already on the phone talking, and all three of us were in the same like phone call, and we all seen it at the same time.
The fact that he said he would fly out was crazy.
Whoa.
He said it ain't nothing but a flight. That don't sound like, just buy me a flight and I can come.
No.
But I'm not saying we won't.
Just
I'm
to
just
give
saying.
the audience context.
Yeah, of course.
I was like, yo, I'd love to get you on a show next time you're in town. He's like, I
won't be in town anytime soon.
No, he was like, where's in town? I'm like, Vegas. He's like, I don't make it out to Vegas much these days, but it ain't nothing but a flight. So... And then he said it would be an honor, to be on the show.
Now we know people. Text Madison right now, letting them know that we made connection with 5'9", letting him know let Ebonics know what could they do. Maybe we could get Royce out here.
See, now you're thinking like a boss. Now you thinking like a boss.
Come on,
I actually
champ.
like that because I didn't make that connection. It's been
it's
almost
crazy.
24 hours. Actually, it's been like 12.
Come
but still.
on, man.
That was good.
Listen, I'm always putting people in positions of power, man. That's what I fucking do. Now we get Royce with Ebonics. Ebonics gets him a gig.
Don't tell the game plan, bro. Everybody, cut your computers off. Don't listen to this.
I fucked up his name.
DJ Bonics, bro.
Oh, all right. Ebonics, same shit. He dropped the E. Where else Bonics come from? Bonics can't be like
what if that's your name, bro?
From Ebonics.
No.
Even though he don't look like a dude that would use Ebonics, let's be real. Like he's very nice and
we got CRB1 with a infamous $2 super chat.
The extra listen.
The infamous
$2. Listen, $2 super chats are haters, but CRB1 is a hater. He's a Wilder fan, and ever since Wilder lost, he's been mad at everybody. He used to love me, now he only DMs me to tell me and Danny fat.
And he said, glad to see Ness stop dressing like it's 1995.
Told you.
So that's a compliment.
No, it's not.
But it's like
backhanded.
Backhanded
It's called
compliment.
backhanded compliment. I told you, he's been mad.
I'm
You gotta
yet to
get
see it.
over it, man. Wilder lost 3 years ago. Let it go, man. Like these dudes be so mad.
Believe in Google?
Google that shit. We got a Crown 79 that says, good morning, TBV. Fire emoji.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. Good morning to you. Below member for 14 months at the contender level. He says, keep grinding, TBV. Canelo, unanimous decision. Great job getting in this watch party with El Bandera Roja. TBV Murph challenge on Memorial Day. Let's do it. Glove emoji. And then we got Jaime Nieto with another fucking
That's like
super
number
chat.
5 right there.
He said, just sending love because I've been away for a minute, but I'm back. I've been watching TBV for almost 12 years since I've been in Vegas.
Damn.
And
Shout out to you. Who was that?
Jaime Nieto again.
Shout out Jaime.
And then we got Victor Banuelos. He says, if Canelo loses this fight, see, I should probably stop reading it.
Victor, are you the truck driver? Victor the truck driver?
Shit.
I never made that connection because there's a Victor the truck driver who used to call in, and Victor Banuelos the super chats all the time.
He says, if Canelo loses this fight and loses the rematch, what's next for him?
Triple G and Rada. Like, what happened? What was next for AJ? You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes be tripping. Like, what was next for Wilder? Like, people lose and then they fight. Like, what was next for Abner when Johnny knocked him out? Like, this is the sport, man. Not everybody's gonna fucking win, bro. It's so crazy.
Well, what was next for Abner was supposed to be Johnny again.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, there's always something. It's never over unless you want it to be.
We need that. Bro, it's this damn, what's the name?
What?
It's like a sound bite.
What?
It's giving
What?
something.
What?
We need
What?
that sound bite. Brandon know what I'm
Kian,
talking
pass me
about.
that vape out that front pocket.
We got
Right behind
CRB1
you,
with
champ.
another
That chair's
$2
too
super
high for you,
chat
too.
that says
Hate is love and
Travis,
hate at the same
get
time.
him a chair
Bro,
closer to the ground, please. He should not be above me.
Okay, so you say hate is love and hate at the same time.
See, I'm trying to stand up as
And he
straight as
said
possible
Drake.
because he's on this high ass chair. My man's like a fucking big kid on a high chair right now.
who?
I gotta be like this.
Who?
And look, and if I stand up straight to get higher than him, I get myself out the shot. So I gotta slouch. It's like, look, if I stand straight, out, slouch, in, straight, out. All right. Oh, they want I ain't want the garden in. I get it. Shout out to Haradin though.
Haradin. Not to be confused with the garden behind us outside of the window.
Pardine, you getting better, bro. You did it perfect that time.
Nah, I'ma just always pronounce it in Spanish.
Because that's how it's pronounced in real life.
Yeah, because that's the name. It's not supposed to be garden.
When I was in the Uber, though, he was definitely said Jordan. And
Who?
the Uber driver who said he'd been here for like 34 years.
Because he's
American.
not part of the company.
Yeah. Not part of the company and American.
CRB1.
I mean, like, look.
Ring the alarm. CRB1.
I'm
with
part of the
third
company.
Super chat. It's a $5 super chat.
He loves doing that.
That says, Ness, stop, bro. I'm not one of these Wilder fans that work for FedEx, bro. Broke dudes.
See, now he talking about money. He loves to do this. When you say something to him, he talks about his
Look,
money.
hold on, listen. He said, broke dudes getting emotional over boxing.
Bro, you walk everybody in the building up. And they gonna
That's
come in
some ignorant
If they
shit.
come in here and jump you, bro, I don't know if I'm better to help because Benavidez, Valenzuela.
We got a mic right there. He could sit right there.
I thought you were about to say use it as a weapon.
No, I said he could sit right there.
Yeah, he said, glad you up, though.
Glad you up, though.
I'm up. How loud was that without
it's a
headphones?
blessing to be blessed.
Did you guys hear it on the show? Check in the chat. See if they heard it on the show. Make sure the mics picked that up. We didn't do a sound check today.
Bro, I already got the fucking earthquake notification. They definitely heard it.
Oh, that shit was on the Richter?
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave
Yo, we got to tell you guys we were at Top Rank Gym yesterday.
We were.
Because not only do we work here on the show, countless hours.
Many hours.
Yeah. Yo, it was funny to hear Ak and Barack. Like, they're like, yo, we do 15 hours a week. Talking bucks. And I'm like,
that's
damn.
all?
I'm like, damn, we do that shit too.
A day.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, same schedule. They do 3 to 4. I mean, they do 3. They're hard.
Oh, you talking about live?
Yeah, they're hard
talking.
stop. Yeah, they're hard stop at 3. We're 3 to 4, so it's basically the same. You know, I mean, obviously we do a little bit more because we got double shows here and there.
And it was definitely 6 hours on Saturday alone.
Yeah, because we do live fight chats. But that's what I'm saying. They do too. Like they get flown to the fight and they got to be like doing stuff from the beginning to the end. And
yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's a lot, but it was good conversation to see someone else go through our struggles of trying to find enough to talk about for all those hours to keep you guys entertained. But back to the original topic that I brought up, which was the private press conference that happened yesterday. We were
the Devin Haney media workout.
Little Devin Haney. No, it wasn't little. It was a lot of.
I said little. I said the Devin Haney media workout.
You said little, but it was definitely a lot of media there, and it was funny because that was a topic of conversation, and they're like, "Yo, is this normal?" And I'm like, yeah, and I think it might have been you that answered him, right? Or someone else was like, nah, they're capitalizing off Canelo.
Nah, Evan said that.
Evan, which is Top Rank's media relations guy. So smart from Top Rank and Devin Haney to hold a media workout yesterday and capitalize on all the media in town, hence giving him more coverage. And, it was pretty cool. The great Church Bundini in full, I guess
savage mode.
Yeah.
He was talking to talk.
He was talking to talk, but now I seen that he's just a fucking good talker. You're just a good talker, Bundini. You better stop that shit. The other day when he was with me and Danny, he's like, oh, Ness and Danny, you guys are like Bert Sugar and Sam Cosell. Man, you're the best doing it. And then I hear him interviewing with Michelle Phelps. And he's like, Michelle Phelps, you the best since, and name some fucking woman. And I'm like, oh, so this is just how you do, huh?
But Michelle great as well. So, I mean, y'all great, she great.
All I'm saying is it feels like every time you talk, you giving out compliments. I thought I was special.
But he ain't saying that to the homeless person. No, not knocking homeless people. But he's not saying that to just a random stranger. He ain't saying it to just a random
Kian loves
stranger.
that being from LA. Yo, why do LA people not like homeless people, right?
Bro, because that's half their population, bro. You ever been to downtown LA?
Bro, I don't even mind homeless people, like, because, I'm from Florida. Like, we get those. They fly down to the South for the summer.
I don't think they fly south.
Are they migrating? Like
as a homeless person.
With a migration pattern?
With a homeless person, they would probably spend the money on a shelter.
I'm shocked that all you guys are laughing thinking that was entertainment. Google it. Don't everybody believe in Google?
I can't Google it. Like, it's kind of hard to look up stuff right this moment.
Listen to me. This is a real thing. Like, bums go south for the winter.
I never heard.
Well, I know.
I don't find it hard to believe.
I know in Vegas,
but I've never heard.
I can't believe you guys don't know this is a thing.
But do they fly to Florida?
No,
they take a bus.
90%.
Take a bus to Florida.
90%
That
take
sound
buses
right.
and trains.
That sound
yeah,
right.
but you know who's doing
panhandle. Huh? Yeah, to go with the whole birds fly south for the winter. You guys just went over your head.
No, I got that. But like, I know in Vegas, like the mayor will straight up buy buses and be like, nah, y'all going to Utah. And just send them out of Vegas.
Send them out. Send them back.
And they send them back and forth. Utah send them. We'll send them back.
Bro, they be chilling in Florida. In Florida, we don't even care. They on the beach or the park, so it blends in. I don't know. Everybody in Florida's got massive land. I mean, Florida compared to this, you guys got it's like 5,000 square feet for the house and the lot. It's insane. And that's literal. It's insane out here. You know, Florida, at least you have land. You know what I mean? You fart, your neighbor ain't smelling it.
He said you fart, your neighbor not smelling it.
You know what I'm saying? Over here.
Hey,
Nuts.
Like, so when you would smoke, you ain't get no HOA fees because fines?
Not in Florida. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Space. You got
Listen to me.
space
There's no HOA fees, and in Florida, I scared my neighbor away. Yeah, because she had like these beautiful palm trees. They're not full blown though. Like, you know, you buy the baby palms.
Yeah.
So they were bushy. They're not trees. They're like them bushy palms. Yeah. So she was trying to make like a bushy palm fence. Then I moved in and I have 2 dogs. I don't want my dogs in your yard, and I don't want to have to fucking worry about you telling me my dogs bit you or fucking shitted in your yard. So I put a fence. Bro, this lady caught a fucking titty attack because I put a fence. And, you know, now she can't really work on her shitty fucking palm tree fence because you was working on it on my property. That's my land, and I want every motherfucking inch of it. So I put my gate up, and she was real mad. She came with her survey, and I'm like, listen, ma'am.
A survey?
Yeah, because you know your lot is yours, so you have to have the lot lines and the dimensions. Right. But we're in the future, so there's anchors in each corner of the fucking ground. You know what I'm saying? You just go with a little like metal detector, and it tells you that's yours. Bro, she was trying to argue with that. I'm like, look, call an inspector and be gone. So when we put our gate, bro, they literally moved. I can see the fucking shit dying. They'll probably come back now because I'm sure my other nosy neighbor told them that we left. Because we got Shirley super nosy.
That's her name, Shirley?
What? Super. Bruh, literally.
No, is that her real name, though? Oh, okay.
I got a box in the driveway, and she's asked us like 100 times, what's in the box?
What?
Oh,
what's in the fucking box?
Came through with the carrot cake or whatever. What kind of cake was it, man? Came through with some cake.
Oh yeah, that's where you messed up. If you took it, that's where you messed up.
I ain't take nothing, but I'm telling you, this is not an exaggeration for entertainment. She's the type that when you answered the door, right? So I answered, and I was like, babe, she already stepped in.
Wow.
So I answered the door, right? The door opens left. Boom. Oh, what's up, Shirley? Hey. She walked in. I'm like, oh, shit. Right? Am I lying? She walked right past me, bro. Like, oh, this looks beautiful. Look. And I'm like, damn, bitch, what you doing?
That's Florida people, though. That's Florida people. Florida
and I
people
miss that now.
Different.
Shirley, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I didn't mean bitch. I mean, I miss you. I miss you tremendously because Vegas is nothing like Florida. Like, especially coming from the East Coast where we don't say hello and it's like, you step on me, I'm shooting you. Florida is like everybody's hello, 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 hello. And it's like, when I asked my girl, bro, when I got them, like, babe, why is he saying hello? You know, like I'm nervous and New York, New Jersey is just not like that. You know, so then I got used to it. I'm like, hey, hello, you know, we walk, you know, we became Floridians. We go out for our early morning walks. Hey, people on by, hey, everybody says hello. Get over here. Ain't nobody saying shit, man.
It just depends your neighborhood because I'm telling you, let me tell you, I know y'all say Henderson is the best, but we are in love with Summerlin. No. I love Summerlin, but bro, where I'm at now, I just think some Asians live next. I think they the ones don't like the weed smell. What's wrong?
I just don't want you to rip it.
That chandelier look really good behind you, Danny.
I'm talking about the joint fell on your shoulder.
Oh, I forgot I had it.
Yeah. I know, and then if it gets wet. Oh, wow. Because of your sweat from behind you.
We got a $10 super chat from Rich
is it
Mendez.
Disrespectful if I use a racial slur with my own friend? Because that was like the perfect time to say something. Let's see if you know.
Don't do it.
You know what I was going to say, right?
Don't do it.
Look at him. Only the white guy knows what I was going to say. Fucking guys, you guys are terrible.
Don't do it. Rich Mendez, $10 super chat says, I am a fan, not a fanboy of Canelo. I view this fight as difficult, maybe 50-50. Fanboys are saying easy fight. I don't think so. And I do think that Canelo and Bivol beats Charlo or Benavidez. I don't feel comfortable.
You know, that whole
like
argument about who Charlo beats is like irrelevant, bro. We're never going to see it, man.
And Rich Mendez with another $5 super chat says, also, if Canelo beats Bivol, Benavidez should fight Bivol and see where he stands with Canelo. We're gonna give you some.
I got a quote. I think there's a big opportunity for a fight with Jamal Charlo to happen. I also feel like he's the type that just talks and talks and talks.
Who's the quote from?
Hold on, fam. It's an emerging habit. If you look at it, he did that to Danny Jacobs. He did that to Boo Boo Andre. He does that to everybody. He should just be fighting, but these fights don't happen. I just feel like he doesn't have any confidence in himself. End quote. What do you guys think about that? And this is David Benavidez talking about Jamal Charlo, and he's right. I've said this before, you know, when Jacobs walked up to him in the Barclays Center, Jacobs hit him with the, oh, you ain't touching no M's, so that's why we can't fight. Now, tables turn, as Errol Spence would say, and it's Jamal telling David, oh, you broke. So now you can't fight him. And this is like the third failed negotiations. You know, you've gotten multiple offers from Eddie and Andre. That never happened. Even Espinosa offered a fight to Andre, and he didn't take it and re-sign. You obviously got the failed negotiations with Gennady, failed negotiations with Canelo. You know, you running out of places and options. I'm just being real. I don't know. Do you guys not see it that way? Or is it like, well, he got the Selecki fight. None of this even matters.
I mean, I haven't been happy with his choice. And when I say his, I mean really his team, whoever's, you know.
By his and he, you mean Jamal?
Correct.
And by choices, you mean his 160-pound career or specific fights at 160?
No, not his entire career, but just 60,
at 160
yeah,
career.
at 60 specifically, bro. And it's just like, I'm just so tired of it, bro. Like, I went to Houston for Brandon Adams. I went to Houston. Who he fight last time? Montiel?
Yeah, Montiel.
Bro, and it's just like...
But how was it in Houston? Because, like, he's Mexican. Charlo's obviously African-American. Did that green print show itself in the audience?
I mean, I think you had, like, your Houston fight audience. I didn't think they did. Bro,
what was the numbers? Do you remember?
I don't remember the numbers.
Bo, look up the attendance for...
But I just...
We got 3 super chats that we got to get as well.
All right, let me get that attendance. I want to just see what how many did Montiel and Charlo draw, because you know Floyd likes to say, put an African American across the ring from a Mexican, and boom, you got the green print.
See, but it was weird, right? Because it's like, for example, a Cinco de Mayo weekend, they're gonna really push the Mexican theme, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were specifically doing that Charlo thing, and they're doing it this year too. Oh, Juneteenth in Houston, boom, we'll bring them home. But it's like, bro, last year, let me tell you, how are you pushing Juneteenth when every fighter but Charlo was Mexican on the card? I don't even think they was doing a good job in promoting that. But nonetheless, at this point, it's just like when he fights, or if he fights, you know, has that big fight, then it's like, all right, cool. Until then, I'm not even gonna complain about it, because it's just like I'm used to it by now.
Bo, you got some super chats?
Yup. So we got CRB1 with the super chat.
He's back.
Who says Fury 11K buys where the critics like Tank got.
What?
He said where the critics like Tank got. So he pretty much saying where the critics said like Tank had critics about his pay-per-view buys. He said Fury 11K buys where the critics
11,000. Man, get the fuck out of here.
That's what CRB1 said. Damn, you know that's a $2 super chat too.
And you know what $2 super chats usually mean.
One moment, hold on. Here we go.
Bro, first of all, I'm not even gonna tell you to Google that, because if Fury would have did 11,000, we would have had 1 million messages in our pre-pros.
Maybe.
So only the biggest Wilder fan
has the numbers.
I forgot you said that part.
I'm good.
And Jaime Nieto 499 super chat says, keep grinding, Ness and Danny. Love how much the show has grown. We need a Vegas appreciation night. Keep doing y'all thing.
Coming soon.
London runs boxing with a 179 euro or pound, one of the two, says, who's Devin's trainer since Ben Davidson can't travel?
The same trainer it's always been.
Bill Haney.
His father's been there from the beginning. Like the fact that people want his father to put someone else as the trainer when he's been the one making all these decisions and gotten his son to where the fuck he's at. Now all of a sudden it's like, yo, your son's in the biggest fight of his career, and I know you got him here, but let's change that up. Let's put your son's career in the hands of someone else now.
Nah.
I mean, I swear to God, people are so silly. And he told us on his show, it don't matter who's been in the corner, who's always gotten in the ring. Bill. Whoever else he brings in to be a second set of hands and a voice is on the outside. His son deals with him. So, question answered. Another one?
For some reason, no, that's it. But for some reason, I can't find.
Nah, we got another one. We got No Egg.
Just cut my man off. Then you don't like being cut off.
No Egg Dallas. He says,
right
I
here.
like Jamal, but I hate that he ain't demanding any big fights.
Mm-hmm.
He just collecting money. Al needs to release him from the lion cage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Bo.
Apology accepted.
Yo, my mans be walking around like he got some heels on, loud as hell with them fucking,
Durangos.
Bro, them the fucking
Doc Martin. He got Doc Martin.
Nah, them the fucking like what's the guy from Home Alone that people thought he was killing? You know what I'm talking about? He used to walk around with the shovel and the trash can.
Oh yeah, and he ended up saving the day at some point. Yeah,
but them kind of boots.
It's too many years back.
That dude was.
Y'all ain't seen Home
He had on
Alone?
like the trench coat and all that.
Yeah, the trench coat guy with the boots. Always walked around with the shovel and the. All right, never mind.
I don't remember him, and I'm not trying to be funny.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Don't remember.
I mean, that's just like.
Bo, did you find that 11,000 pay-per-views in the U.S.?
So actually, I was supposed to be. Let me look that up too.
The attendance thing.
I was looking up the attendance, and I couldn't find the attendance. It was only showing that 379,000 people watched it.
I got a cash app for a counterpunch from my man C.
YP.
Let's go.
Let's go! I'm ready!
You see how he said it?
Bang.
What up?
Bang. What's up? Yes. You know what's funny? Only thing that triggered me about what Benavidez says, not the fact that Charlo talked too much. We talk about that on the back call. He does talk too much. He always saying something that got me defending him. But actions are actions, right? He offered Triple G. Facts. Triple G didn't want to fight. He offered Jaime. Facts. Jaime didn't want to fight. Offered Canelo. Facts. Canelo didn't want to fight. Offered Boo Boo. Facts. Boo Boo re-signed with Dazn. To say the man doesn't believe in himself is the total opposite of what he's actually doing. That's not a lie. That's a fucking lie. Nobody's offering all them top fighters great money to fight him if he ain't got confidence. That's like saying Boo Boo has no confidence because of his resume. No, Boo Boo has confidence. He just can't get the fights. Charlo is trying. He just ain't getting them. However you want to frame it. But don't ever say a man ain't got confidence when he offering to overpay dudes just to get in the ring with him. That don't make no sense. CYP out.
CYP, appreciate the call, champ.
Hate to say, I agree. I mean, there's no counter argument, not even a devil's advocate argument. Like, because I said that, he had failed negotiations with Triple G, failed negotiations with Canelo.
You've publicly spoken about all those, though.
No, I mean, just recently, though, I said it. Obviously, I didn't say he offered, but it still failed negotiations, regardless of who offered what. You couldn't make it out. But, again, his call is true. Can't be scared if you're asking these guys to fight you with a contract. It's one thing to say something on Twitter. It's another thing to send that paperwork for you to sign your name on a dotted line.
No, definitely, because at the end of the day, you like to play the Twitter fingers soundbite all the time, but at the end of the day, those fights is what matters. Getting the fights made is what matters. So when those contracts are in front of you, that's when we know, is we calling his bluff or not. And they tried that with Devin too. They tried the same shit with Devin.
I don't have all of Ness's sound bites, even though I'm using his laptop today.
Is there if you go to main, I think it's main.
I see the stream deck, but
No. Go to my soundboard. Go like this with your hand.
3 fingers, yeah. Oh, I see myself. Okay, I got that.
Mirrors!
Right. I'm telling you, bro.
Yo, what's that movie where they got like drapes over all the mirrors in the house?
I freak out in something like that.
Hey, nuts! I could eat my.
Of course, but it's not called Starbucks because they don't promote us.
Nah,
it's called Buck Stars.
Call it the Danny Bucks.
I'm just eating my
Bo Bucks
cake bite. What's this shit called? Cake pop. Yeah,
Cake pop. Ain't that a group in China?
But I ain't no eating lollipops on the show.
No.
So tripping.
That's so sus right now.
A pink lollipop.
Lollipop. Ooh,
The amount of times I've ordered a birthday cake pop because my 3-year-old knows it, and like every time we get in the car, he's like cake pop, and it's like we ain't getting that today, dog.
Yeah, man, we ain't getting sus today.
We got the chat.
I'm glad you took it off the stick. That was a little weird.
The chat gonna love that, bro. They gonna love it. Ryu Reaper with the $2 super chat says, "No EG Dallas."
See, no super chat, Will, because there's no incentive. All these $2 super chats, those are for haters.
It's all love though. At the end of the day, that's what he said earlier. He said hate and love the same thing. But no LG Dallas, Charla ain't no lion? Question mark.
See, didn't I say $2 super chats are for haters? He said Charla.
He said cheetah at best.
Cheetah. See, I'm telling you, man. Only $2 are the hateful ones.
Yeet. And 8 Crown 79 says, so Canelo didn't want to fight him? Question mark.
Yeah, he did. He turned it down.
He was offered the fight in 2019. He didn't take it. That's facts, is what he says.
Okay, so Charlo didn't want to take it. All right, cool. I think we just heard an interview, right, with someone saying they wasn't ready, or someone telling them they wasn't ready. You know, and all that means is now Charlo is ready. If he wasn't ready in 2019, he was most certainly ready this year when they offered Canelo $45 million guaranteed plus pay-per-view upside to fight him. So, I mean,
smash that thumbs up button. We got Mr. Mac and A Cheese. We all know who that is.
Shout out to Mac.
He said 567.
Let me give him a quick shout out because Mac and Ass Cheese did what he did. You know, we're going to call him the ambassador. Of Las Vegas. And he got with the ambassador of New York. You know, it's so unfortunate that we're here. So many people are in town. Like Gil from Castle Hill, Gil from the BX is out there. And obviously, he needed the good old buttage.
Right.
And I got him right with Mac. So shout out to Mac. I'm sure he came through for Gil.
We got Jazz with the €5 super chat says.
Oh, you never read Mac's?
No, all he was just saying was smash that thumbs up button. That wasn't even a super chat. I was just showing him love particularly.
So that was just you.
Yeah, I got to show love to people who show us love. You know?
Set me up.
But what did Jazz say, Bo?
Jazz said, Hearns. Bro, if David come in here and start trying to kick ass, I'm literally moving out the way.
I'll throw the bell on your side. Like, he's the producer.
The chat already been saying they trying to set me up. So they had me like read bad stuff about him. They were like, I think they trying to set Bo up. But anyway.
What you read bad about? I've been read his quote.
Nah, I read a comment or two. I ain't re-saying that again.
You read a comment? Not a
No.
super chat.
They were super chats, but I read some super chats from the comment section, and they were just saying how he need to fight Better Beef or fight Bivol and just different stuff like that. What the heck is going on? Jazz says, Hearn said he has sources which said Fury White did just under 100,000 buys
my man
in the USA.
He folded his donut paper in the mic. He's like,
and they steady rolling in. We got Candy Slim, member for 15 months.
I remember Candy Slim. Don't he got a number?
501.
Yeah, you got to say his number because 501. Where's the 501?
Mind you, I'm trying to like read around a microphone stand as well.
Where's the 501 at?
I don't know. Danny, look it up for us.
Bo,
while I read
why
this.
would you? Bo is hilarious. I swear to God, I never knew so much about Bo. Bo said, I'm trying to read it.
I am trying to read it.
Go like this. Look, with your finger. Push it down.
No. It's so watch this. If I go here.
What
are you doing?
Exactly. The thing gonna fall down.
He talking about exactly like he.
I can't push it down.
Keep making a point.
No.
It don't go down.
What the fuck, Bo? It's here, bro. You adjusted here.
Bo, you got to use them muscles, dog. Come on.
I'm new
My
to
man
this.
only know how to do push-ups. What's up with you?
And lift dumbbells and barbells. That's all I know. I told you I got the dip machine in the living room, bro.
Give me the soundbite from Planet Fitness.
How does that soundbite go?
The dude who's working out? Come on, man. No?
I know they got don't be a clunker or something like that.
He's like a Mars. He says like,
So Candy
it's
Slim,
like a Uzbekistan and Ukrainian
Candy
kind of
Slim
Eastern European.
501 member for 15 months at the prospect level says David's new name should be Debo. Laughing out loud.
And D Nice with the fat $25 super chat said D Nice 718 with the fat $25 says Bueno dias TBV. Here is some love. Appreciate the love, brother. Love in return. Much love.
$25? $25?
Yes, sir.
Man, tell that man send his address. Man.
Send your addy.
Gonna send you a hat, man.
Hold on, I think he just D Nice DM me.
Oh, that's from Tampa.
D Nice DM
because
me.
I don't got my computer. No, he got a hat. He got a hat.
All
Shout
right,
out to
bet.
you, D Nice.
Big Fish Vega.
But we could send you a shirt though to go with that motherfucking hat.
DM me on BoMason_TVV. Send me your address. Ness said give you something. You gonna get something, brother.
We're gonna get you some.
We
Big
gonna get
Fish
you something.
Vega with the $2 super chat says, shout out to Bama Bo the GOAT and my back talk brothers.
Appreciate that, brother. See, $2 with love. I love
See
it.
Fine. He's trying to change the stigma.
A Crown 79 says with the $5 super chat, Lil Charlo came and said Big Charlo turned it down.
That is true. All on his social media. We seen that. We all seen that.
So definitely
That was just a counter to the last super chat that basically was saying Charlo didn't turn down, the fight or was offered the fight.
Word.
Seal SG says he want a hat. Well, he said I want a hat, motherfuckers.
Who is that?
But to get a hat,
who are you?
A guy in the chat.
Oscar with the $2
Do we got
super
a
chat.
little man next to it?
He got a little band with a little red in the middle of his
All
head.
right, so he at least a member. Shout out to you, Champy.
Oscar with the $2 super chat says Charlo versus Canelo May 6, 2023. Be patient.
Yeah.
Familia.
Yeah, no, and I'm with you because my man Eddie Reynoso already said that, and I tried to tell you guys that yesterday that he said it in Spanish, and if you don't know Spanish, then you just didn't know, but it's coming. He already said it's coming, so there's no rush. What they need to do now is get prepared. For what's to come, and which is Canelo, and he's gonna come with so much experience. He's gonna have so much confidence, and he's already riding on a killer high. He's got a 2-fight knockout streak. A lot could happen. We got a cash app from Anthony.
3-fight.
Who says
3-fight.
$30 for the love of the show. Shout out to you, bro.
Yo, Danny, I can't use the wide shot no more. Everybody says they don't want to see your inner thighs.
Oh shit. Yo, he's
that
chilling.
was Troy's smoke alarm.
Fix your logo, bro. Let's get that logo right. Yeah. Oh,
That cake got him sleepy, bro.
the cake pop. Yo, why you?
See why P said he got a counterpunch.
He do. Let's go.
Hey, do me a favor. Stop playing that Dillian White shit before me.
That's Bo. I want everybody to know only Bo plays sound bites now. He's in total control of all sound bites.
It's all good.
Don't do me like that, Bo. I don't deal with Dillian White. That's probably the only fighter I actually dislike.
What about this one?
Bomb Squad!
There we go.
All right.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Win or lose, I'm still knocking them down. All right, listen. Now you know me. I always stay with the facts because that's what it is. This is Oscar De La Hoya's own words. We had an amazing offer for Charlo, a very lucrative offer for Charlo, and he turned it down. De La Hoya told Fight Hub TV. Well, Charlo didn't turn it down, but his agent, whoever's behind PBC, I don't know. Now, I find it funny that people want to run with this Charlo. No. He said his own words. It was not Charlo who turned the fight down. Sometimes fighters, a lot of fighters, they have other people who manage them. Just like Tank. Tank didn't turn down Lomachenko. Floyd did. There's a difference. So when you want, make sure you call out the right people. Say PBC didn't want to do business with Canelo at the time. Do not put that on Charlo, because De La Hoya, who makes the offers, have already confirmed it was not Charlo. So if anybody does that from now on, you're just a fucking weirdo hater. CYP out.
Appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, I get his argument, but the fighter, at the end of the day, is in control. That's why Porter took a stance and said, I'm not fighting nobody but Bud. That's the only fight I want, and he got it. That's why Wilder said, I'm correcting my wrongs, and he did that and fought the people that he wanted, not anyone that was put in front of him. He did what he wanted. These other dudes that people like to defend, they need to start doing that. They need to start putting their foot down, telling their handlers, listen, handler, all you are is my handler. I tell you what to do. You advise me on what's best to do. But guess what? Canelo was advised not to fight Austin Trout. He did that. Canelo was advised not to fight Mayweather. He still did that. Canelo was advised not to fight Laura. He still did that. So your favorite fighter needs to put his pants on just like Canelo and be a fucking man. Tighten his belt. Fucking babies, man. Shit is crazy. Who next? We got callers, Austin? Can we go open up these phone lines?
Let's open up the phone lines.
We can open up the Discord phone lines. Right now we have nobody though.
Oh, so it's not open.
No, it's open. Nobody's raising their hand.
Is Blog Talk up as well today?
Yeah, make sure if anybody who would like to call in, 425-569-5241 is the number for you to call in. We are only in the mansion.
No Blog Talk.
David Benavidez.
And if
right
you
now
don't,
is
and
in
if
a
you
deep
don't,
sleep.
and if you don't get us to 1,000, David ain't gonna come. He's right here. He's like right there somewhere, probably still asleep.
He probably watching the show.
He's shadow boxing in the mirror right now.
Bro, yeah, you freaking me out with these mirrors, yo. But we do got a $2 super chat.
I don't know. I didn't realize I was speaking on mirror again until y'all started calling me out. I'm like, okay, maybe it is a thing with me and mirrors. And I'm feeling weird right now about that.
Maybe you grew up watching Snow White. Uh-oh.
Definitely don't know nothing about Snow White. A Crown 79 with a 199 super chat said, look this guy. Look this guy.
Baby.
We do have some callers now.
All right.
So we have CYP with his actual call in now, not just a counterpunch.
Let me get a Zoom link. Austin, I got Bill Haney trying to jump on.
BA.
Yo, listen.
Go ahead, CYP.
When a promotional company, whoever you are, say even Golden Boy or PBC, if they sign an exclusive deal with when Golden Boy was with Fox Sports, and then you look up, let's just say PBC with Showtime. When you sign those deals and they give you upfront money, it's for the fighters in your stable. So when another promoter comes and offers you something on another network, it's not the same as, oh, the fighter needs to take control of his career. Nah, it don't work that easy. It never has worked that easy, and it's not going to continue to work that easy. A lot of fighters know this. So when Eddie Hearn offers Charlo a fight instead of going the PBC route, he knows it's not going to happen. But it saves face for the public and idiots to think that, see, he don't want to fight Andre. No, dude, he got to go through PBC. He's a stablemate. He's a fixture with PBC. That means they want to see him on Showtime or Fox. Same thing with Earl. They want to see him on Showtime or Fox. So if you offer him something like that, you got to talk to Al. Everybody knows that. Al says, no, we're not doing that, Canelo. We're not fighting on the zone. Leave it at that. It has nothing to do with Canelo and Charlo. It's between Golden Boy, the zone, PBC, and Al Heyman. If y'all don't understand that, cool. I'm not super chatting back in for that. Y'all believe what y'all want to believe.
Yeah, that's not true.
We got a $4.99 super chat from Jose Supermex Rodriguez who says, I can rock with CYP stance. So PBC didn't want to do business with GBP. Golden Boy. Remember, it was vice versa in 2015 when Nello supposedly ducked Charlo at 54. And Jaguar Paul with a $5 super chat says, Bivol would beat the poop emoji
David?
out of Jamal. We already saw what taquero would do to him.
So taquero.
What is a taquero?
A taquero is a person that makes taco maker.
Call him the taco maker.
What did the taco maker do to Jamal?
What you mean? Taco maker gonna turn his ass into ground beef or carne asada, put him in a taco, roll his ass up and eat him like a burrito.
He already said Okay, so I got.
Nah,
so
I
he talking
think-
about Benavidez.
Yeah, nah, he's saying we already saw what a taquero would do to him. I think he might be referring to Montiel.
Yo, he's downgrading Montiel while actually giving him credit. It's a backhanded compliment.
Another one.
He's
a lot
like,
of those today.
He's like a taco dude. Instead of calling him a bus driver or Uber driver, he's saying a taco.
We got a Crown
Yo, that's like
79.
saying a dude
Ring no
that
alarm,
sells
ring no
hot
alarm,
dogs.
ring no alarm. A Crown 79. That's like they fourth super chat today.
That's hilarious.
$2 super chat that says, bro, you said Canelo turned it down.
Turn what down?
I don't know. That's what the super chat said.
I mean, if we're talking about the Charlo 45 million, who else turned it down? And that goes to CYP, like, saying, oh, they didn't send it to Al. Bruh, stop acting. You know what I'm saying? You too smart not to know that not everybody talks to Al. My man got a flip phone. It's probably a million people in PBC that don't got his number. We ask people on a daily. You just started being on the show, and we still asking fighters on a daily, have you talked to Al? And they say no. And they fucking they advised by him, but CYP wants to lie to the audience and have you believe that you got to send an offer to Al. No. How the fuck you gonna say Louis DeCubas ain't who he is? You can't go through Louis? You can't put your offer into Louis and Louis take it to Al? There's no chain of command? Everybody gets to talk to the fucking CEO and the owner? No. It's a chain of command. Send your offer up that fucking command.
Yo, I remember a fighter telling me I haven't done anything to deserve a Al phone call.
Exactly.
Bro, like for a professional fighter who risks their life every day to tell you I haven't done anything to deserve an Al phone call is just insane.
Make sure you ring that alarm because Anthony, I know I said it, but I felt like we glossed over. He sent $30 just for the love of the show.
A Crown 79 with another $2 super chat, and he says, "Where is the double standards?"
That's like number 5 from A Crown.
They get a little overlooked all the time, especially when it comes to offers. But at the end of the day, Earl Spence said, tune-ups are for people who are unsure of themselves, right? So we just talked about when Canelo was told by his team not to fight the southpaw undefeated Austin Trout, who just came off of an upset win, right?
Over Miguel Cotto.
Do you think that Al came up to Earl or called Earl and said, I don't think you should fight. You just got thrown out of a fucking car?
Nah, I mean, obviously not if Earl got to fight.
The answer was supposed to be yes, he told him that because he loves them. But Earl is the one that said, no, I'm fucking ready. And he's the boss. Al works for him. You are the fighter. Al ain't getting in the fucking ring and fighting. He can make any deal he want, but if he ain't got no fighter, he ain't got no goddamn deal. But motherfuckers want to super chat and act like they know. Oh, no, he ain't turned down an offer. His team turned down an offer. I don't mean he turned down. Get the fuck out of here with that crazy-ass lie. Like, your team is you. You are the fucking head of your team. Like, you driving the car. Like,
so you don't believe.
No, I don't believe that Charlo wasn't told about no motherfucking offer.
No.
How the fuck they
that's not even what I was going to ask you. That's not even what I was going to ask you.
But I don't want nobody to call in, and I don't want nobody to waste their money on that because as an advisor, you have a fiduciary duty to your client to present every motherfucking offer. So if Golden Boy brought a $7 million offer for Charlo, it is against the law for him not to be shown that offer. But this guy's going to super chat $5 to tell you that I'm lying and that he's right.
CYP has another counterpunch.
Get out of here. Look up the word fiduciary. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong.
I didn't know what that word meant.
Look it up. Look it up.
CYP.
But it sounded good though.
Look it up.
You just snapped too.
Google it. You'll see. As an advisor, he's got to present that motherfucking offer. He can't take an offer and not tell his client who he works for. You don't have the last say. The fighter has the last say. You don't have the last say. So I'm going to just receive an offer and be like, yo, I'm the advisor. I don't like this. Fuck, that ain't how it works.
CYP.
Sometimes you got to listen, man. You got David Benavidez standing right up over there. Mm-hmm. Instead of you running your mouth, ask him. Stop talking so much. You got a fighter right there. Ask David Benavidez. If another network offers you a huge deal, do you not run it by Al? Ask him. Ask him. And then I'll shut up. Because when I'm talking to Larry Wade, he tells me this. My connection tells me this. Ask your connect. He right there. And then you get it from the source's mouth, and I will side with you. If you get a huge offer from another network to fight with them, do you not run it by Al if you're a PBC fighter? Just ask him, Ness. Stop arguing and insulting people. He right there. Grow up. Let's go. Ask him. CYP.
Call him, push the goalposts back. Ask him whatever the fuck he was talking about, but that's not what we talking about, right? He specifically said that the team turned down the offer. Now he talking about ask them, did they run an offer by him or do they have to? That ain't what you said. You said, stop saying Charlo turned down the offer, his team turned down the offer. Stop lying to the people. Charlo turned down the offer because they have a duty to show him that offer. And what he's gonna say no? He gonna say no to it? He gonna say no to the biggest fucking offer of his life? Yeah, that's what he did because he was advised to. That's his problem. He chose to listen to whatever advice they gave him. But that offer was presented. He turned it down because he is the business. Not Al. Not Louis DeCubas. Not Ronnie Shields. He is the business. That offer comes to Jamal Charlo. Al don't even get a cut unless Charlo gets in the fucking ring. So stop pushing the goalposts back. You know what you said. Press rewind.
I know you got a couple super chats.
Nah, you got a super chat to get to.
So when someone has a fiduciary duty to someone else, the person with the duty must act in a way that will benefit someone else, usually financially. Okay? So if Al was presented a $7 million highest motherfucking offer for Charlo, it is his duty. Use Google. Don't everybody believe in that shit?
Yes! Yes!
What's that?
Nah, I looked it up.
Exactly. I mean, look, man, these dudes could waste their money to argue. I'll use the dictionary. That man has a job as an advisor, and he's got rules that he's got to follow by, or he'll get his ass sued. Fuck is he talking about? Making shit up.
Super chat, Danny.
And for the record, say the word.
I can't pronounce it either. Fiduciary.
What they
but
said.
I know what it means. That's all the fuck it matters.
It requires both legally and ethically to act.
Give me some horns, man.
In the best
give me some horns, because these motherfuckers want to super chat and act like Al don't have to. That literally says he has to.
Hey, guess what time it is?
Speaking of though,
it's time to keep kicking Caller's ass.
Yeah,
what time is it?
It's CYP counterpunch number 5.
I mean, I hope he bringing facts like I'm using a Webster's dictionary. I don't want to hear about yelling. And stop saying I'm insulted you. I never called you anything on this show at all. I'm just killing your argument. Murder.
No, you're making up shit.
Two people just Googled it.
Calm down, man. Calm down, my nigga. Calm down. I never said Al doesn't have to run it by them. You said they don't have to run it by him. See, you're confused on what we're arguing about. I say they do have to run it by him. I never said Al doesn't have to run it by them. Calm down, my man. What are you saying to me? You just want to argue. I never said that. Bo and down there standing right there. Did I ever say that Al doesn't have to run it by them? Never said that. Yeah, think about it. We arguing for nothing. Enjoy the money I gave you, my man. I don't mind spending it. Never said that. CYP out.
Lies. He insinuated, okay? Press rewind. You insinuated that Charlo did not turn the offer down and his team, in fact, turned it down for him. That Charlo never turned the offer down. So I hit you with facts and told you that that is a fucking bald-faced lie because as an advisor, he has a duty. He has to present the offer. And if you present the offer to the boss and the boss don't take it, who turned it down? Because Charlo's the boss. Al works for him. So you are lying. You keep pushing the goalposts back because you don't want to lose, but you've lost. The shovel in the dirt keeps hitting you every time you dig that hole deeper. You lost. You came on here and said, Charlo never turned it down. My argument is, yes, the fuck he did, because he is the owner of his own team. No offer comes across that desk without it coming in front of Charlo, and he has last say so. He is the business. Next.
We got a $2 super chat from Jose Prediction King who says, Benavidez is a bomb. Just kidding. He actually said that though.
We do have some callers. We have some actual callers though.
Let's go.
Actually, I feel like CYP. Oh, he's back in the call. Is he a boomerang?
No.
Okay. Well, we do have the business.
He does got to give him his counterpunch. He got another one. This is
okay. Let's do it.
Number 6.
Bama, you seem to be an ally here. When I first called in, did I read my words or did I read Oscar De La Hoya's words?
I'm not 100% sure.
Oscars. You read Oscars.
I'm gonna be
You read
honest.
Oscars.
I'm not 100% sure.
Thank you. Oscar said, well, Charlo didn't turn it down. You screaming at me, telling me what I said when Oscar is the one who gave the offer. Oscar the one who's in the business. Why don't you yell at him? It seemed to me like it's funny. You love to yell at the callers and tell us what we don't know. But when you get in front of these other people, you're a little more calm. Why don't you call Oscar or call Oscar out right now? Tell Oscar, you're a fucking liar. Charlo did turn it down. You don't know what you're talking about. Tell Oscar. He's the one in his own words said Charlo didn't turn it down. Lift it off of my shoulders, put it onto Oscar's. Yell at him. You won't even do it once I'm done. You still gonna come at me. Watch the coward in you. CYP out.
So Oscar's job, this is sad, CYP. Please stop wasting your money. This is sad that like he's making me do this, right? Like, Danny, does Eddie talk favorable of fighters on PBC?
No.
Does Bob talk favorable of fighters on Matchroom?
He does not.
So why the fuck would Oscar give a flying fuck if Charlo turned it down or his team turned it down? Why would he be going out of his way to say, oh, Charlo didn't turn it down, it was his team? And by the way, Oscar as a promoter / retired fighter, does he not know that the offers go to legal before they get to him?
You would assume he should know.
Okay. End the story. Like, I don't care what Oscar said. I don't care what you read. We're talking logic. We're talking an advisor or a manager and their job title and description. In that job title and description, it says any offer they get, they got to present to their fucking client. Really? I don't want to hear nothing else about what Oscar said. Charlo knew about the fucking offer because it's legally what they have to do. Stop fucking making up excuses.
Really quick, because even though you don't want to hear what Oscar had to say, I'm going to tell you what Oscar had to say. But before I do, did you get that Zoom link for BH?
I never got it. I was probably, yes.
I sent it to you?
He totally sent it to me a long time ago, BH.
And you can ignore the second message. We
got a €2 super chat from Big Nick who says, Charlo works for Papa Al. PBC is flawed. PBC model is flawed.
Yeah. So it's funny when we pick and choose who we want to discredit, they work for Al. But when the big fish we talking about the big fish, he don't work for Al, right? Al works for him because he's been doing everything the fuck he wants to do the way he wants to do it. Guess who else? Thurman did it the way he wanted to do it. Guess who else? Floyd did it the way he wanted to do it. So don't give me the bullshit. And it looks like Canelo also used the services of Al. And Canelo was the boss, right?
In the planned fight, he was, absolutely.
Because Al's only a advisor.
Absolutely.
Fucking weirdos, man. Get out of here.
We got Papa Shock with a $1.99 super chat. He says nothing.
Actually, I take that weirdos back, but somebody say I'm insulting them, and it's not what I mean.
He just showing love, Papa Shock. And A-Crown79 with a $4.99 super chat says, going by what he says, then he should stop saying Canelo turned down the fight too. Mic drop.
I mean, again, my argument is not flawed. So he's talking specifically to CYP. We all know that because CYP is saying Canelo turned down an offer. In my argument, there is nobody else but Canelo to turn down because he is the fucking business. So whatever offer from Al for the $45 million and the $55 million for those two fights, they got to Canelo on behalf of his lawyer, the same way Ryan gets his offers on behalf of his lawyer, the same way that Jake Paul has a very popular lawyer that we all are starting to know about, right? Because you can't just send a fucking fighter an offer. But somehow CYP wants to tell you that Charlo didn't turn it down. It was only his team.
We got Bad Girl TKO with a $5 super chat says, promoters legally can only deal with the manager of the fighter. Fighters don't deal with the promoters directly. It's a blurred line with Al.
But he's still an advisor and or manager. His job still requires him to talk to who?
The fighter.
Thank you. So if that offer only came from the promoter to the manager, what is the manager's job? To bring it to the fighter. Y'all not gonna win this, man. We going in fucking circles.
You sent that link?
It's like, yeah, I sent the link. It's like dogs chasing their tail.
Oscar with a 199 super chat says TBB fire. CYP
Fuego.
fire.
Fuego.
Love this show, all the energy.
Thank you.
Appreciate
and that's all
appreciate
CYP
it.
needs to know. This is just an adhere. This is like passion. Like Charlo said, you know you're a Charlo fan. They said it. I ain't yelling. This is passion.
Then we got
That's literally what Jamel said. Literally.
We got Era Zestro with a 499 super chat says CYP's take here is poo poo. Keep cooking him.
Lies. Without CYP, there would be no me, I think. He's my only nemesis. No one else can challenge me the way he does.
You know what? And you got to give CYP credit because CYP is one of the callers that actually takes time to
research.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just talk.
Every time he researches.
I mean, and that's why I want him to understand. This is just like mental sparring. It's never disrespect. No matter how passionate I may get and what I may say, it's never disrespect. It's just the love of the sport.
And then Noah G. Dallas with a $5 super chat says CYP fixing to buy the whole hood biscuits trying to prove a point.
Can I get some gravy on that shit?
Word.
And we got...
How long you been eating biscuits and gravy? Straight random off topic. I just started.
Really?
Word.
Oh wow.
That's not a Hispanic thing at all.
No, it's not. It's not. I would say at least 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a head start on me.
At
I think I just started when I started coming down to the South, and I guess what's that called? They look like
what?
What's the spot we go to, man? What's the name of it? Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Bro, I don't rock with no Cracker Barrel, bro. I never eat there.
Why? Is it because of the food or because you were a little afraid?
Afraid of what? I ain't afraid of nothing. But if you look at the sign, honestly,
have y'all ever walked in a Cracker Barrel? That shit is crazy.
Bo, don't say you're not afraid. You're afraid of mirrors.
Nah.
Get that out the way.
If you look at the sign, if you look at the little sign, know what I'm saying? I never really was a fan of Cracker Barrel, but as I got older and started just looking around and seeing and noticing different things, if you look at the little emblem, it's a dude sitting in a chair, old white dude.
On a rocking chair?
Yeah, he got the barrel beside him, and I think it may be one of the L's is like a whip, and that's what they put the barrel. They put the whip was called a cracker, and that's the barrel. Know what I'm saying? That they go in. That's why they call, no disrespect, because I didn't even mean to even say that much, but the whip was called a cracker. Know what I'm saying? And that's the barrel that's in beside him, and that shit's strapped around him around the barrel. It's a fucking whip. With a white man sitting in the chair, I don't fuck with that shit. Excuse my language, and I don't cuss. Sorry, mama. $2 super chat from Julio Lopez says, it's Canelo's company, Charlo's company, what the F?
I don't see no whip.
What, you don't see that under the bottom?
Where?
You don't see the L?
Where?
How long is the L on there? Is it longer than a normal L or is it the same size?
Regular L, but
pull it up, Bo.
You might be talking about.
Bo, pull it up on the laptop.
No, I think you're talking about the K and the R, but they also meet, so it doesn't even look like a whip.
Let me put it in and see which letter it is specifically. I don't eat Cracker Barrel though. Shout out to Cracker Barrel and all the Cracker Barrel lovers, but I ain't a Cracker Barrel type of guy. That's all. I accidentally snapped though.
You know who sent me that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So look, I'm gonna read this.
So it's the K. It's the.
I'm
gonna
read this. He says, "Well," and I quote, "Well, Charlo didn't turn it down, but his agents or whoever's behind PBC, I don't know." And that's fine, but this is what I'm saying, and this is what I'm saying about him. Like you're super intelligent, but then you want to act like a child because yes, this is what Oscar said. Okay, but again, as adults, right? We know what job description Al has, and we know what rules and regulations he has to follow. So just because Oscar said this doesn't mean that Al didn't present the offer to Charlo, who is the boss, who has the ultimate right to say yes and no, and who actually said no for then Al and his peoples to turn around and tell Oscar they didn't want the fight. That's the only way that it can work, or Al can be sued. That's it. Now, whether or not Al and his clients work that way, that they have some sort of handshake or verbal agreement where like, hey, Danny, how cool do you and I have to get? Because we're already friends, right? And just to win this argument, I didn't get involved in your finances, did I? No. Okay. So how cool would you and I have to be for me now to talk to the higher ups, get you a raise, not tell you, turn it down because I thought it wasn't enough for you?
Nah, boy. Ain't nobody talking about my money. I don't. You know.
So you saying I can't turn down your money for you?
Hell no, you can't turn.
And
down
I'm only his friend, not a fucking advisor who has a legal right and job to do by showing him how much was offered to him. Like, stop sending me fucking Oscar quotes. It don't matter. What I'm trying to explain to you and the audience is when Oscar sent the offer, it don't matter. That offer by law has to get presented to Charlo. So whoever the fuck told Oscar he didn't want it or they don't want it, it's still Charlo saying it because he is the boss. Lord, stop side texting, man.
Big Nick with a €2 super chat says, we've heard that Al has the last say on fights.
We've heard. Here goes another we've heard, motherfucker. Meanwhile, let's be literal. Has Bob been sued? Yes. Has Don King been sued? Yes. Has Oscar been sued? Yes. Has Al been sued? Yeah. You know why? Because they mad that he created the idea of overpaying fighters first. Now the people that sued him overpay fighters, and the Eddie Hearn that came into the game overpays fighters, but Al got sued for that. He never got sued.
He got sued for overpaying fighters?
Come on, bro.
No, just speak on it.
Yeah. Oscar and Bob cried to whoever would listen in the legal system about how Al was overpaying fighters and trying to monopolize boxing. But when Eddie Hearn and his billionaire came into the game and they were offering the likes of fucking Thomas DeLorme $2 million to fight Jesse Vargas, that's not considered overpaying. That's not worth a lawsuit. Let's not blackball him. I wonder why.
Wow. That was a lot.
Drop that mic, Ness. Drop that mic,
no
Ness.
sound bites, no
Drop that mic, Ness.
Can we get a moment of silence for the truth being spoken?
Tell the truth. Meanwhile, look. Bo, that was Al's plan, what, 2012?
Yeah,
he implemented that plan. Here goes Eddie copying that plan, what, 3 years ago? How old is the zone? 3 years, 4 years? 2018?
2018, so 4 years old.
Well, there you go. So 6 years later, Eddie comes and does the same thing that Al does with more money, by the way, because Al was given, by Waddell and Reed, he was given $500,000. You know, excuse me, not $500,000, $500 million. Eddie was given $1 billion, allegedly. I don't know how you were given $1 billion in the next, 3 years, you're asking for $4 billion more. Seems strange.
Was it 4 more or was it less than that?
I don't know. Google. I thought it was 4 more. I thought the owner of the zone came and wiped all their debt out.
Google? Go Google that shit.
Somebody give me a Google on how much
While we are waiting
money did they
for
acquire.
our Zoom guests, do we want to get to some of these callers?
Absolutely.
We got a lot over there.
Of course.
Yeah, we have a few we could get to right
Let's
now.
go.
So we got the business up
But
first.
before we do that, man, we got 620 individuals watching this right now. We need you to smash that like button.
We only need 400 more, and then Madison's going to go in there and drag David out of bed, bring him right into the studio in chancletas and his Versace robe.
And on top of that, man, we haven't discussed it, but I've been watching it all week. I have a goal of 140,000 by Sunday night.
What number we at right now?
We
137.
Whoa,
37 and some change, but
it's
Danny,
Canelo.
Though. It's Canelo, man. It's
I
Canelo,
like you,
man.
though, man. You make
it's
us...
Canelo, man. I'm stepping on these motherfuckers' throats, man. Y'all gotta subscribe. We killing it with the content. We got David Benavidez. We got Paulie Malignaggi. We got fucking Ringwalk Danny in the goddamn building, man. I need 140. I need 140 by the end of this week, and let's get it.
We got a goodie bag, Ness. Madison just dropped off a goodie bag.
We got Hardin taking care of us. Once again, they sent us some wonderful just edibles, some hybrid edibles.
Let me get that.
Bow.
Let me get this right now, bro.
And then we got some more
sour belts. Wait, these are called sour belts.
Don't throw nothing in the mansion.
Sour belt bites.
They look good.
Sour
the packaging
belt
looks
bites.
great.
How do I always get confused with this childproof stuff here.
Austin.
Okay, so these are like, what are these like? Sour Patches?
Remember with those, the way they explained it to us, you got to get the big and the little, forget the middle.
I don't know what that meant.
For the packaging, you grab the big and the little, you forget the middle, and then you go, yeah. And then they sent us some,
them like some bath bombs.
Some sour cherry gummies, indica
like Sour
enhanced, and some, what are these?
A little hexagon package.
What are these? These are sour apple gummies. So we got some cherry and some sour apple gummies from Dazn. Shout out to our people over at
very sour.
Dazn. Shout out to DJ Bonix as well, taking care of us. We appreciate you guys as always. So
what's that?
These are, I think we tried these on our 420 show. Possibly.
See what this about, man.
You know, bro, let me tell you something. The bag itself smells like flour. I think Madison took the
Madison
flour.
smoked the flour on the way here, bro. You know that.
Look, he ain't denying. He just.
Oh wow! If I'm reading this right, this is 100 grams. What the? Oh no, that's 10.
Nah. Oh yeah, 10, 100 per container.
Yeah, 100 per container.
Remember,
I was about to go ham on this shit.
Remember for the 420 show, we did have that chocolate edible that was 100 milligrams.
Oh yeah, I had these, but I had the CBD ones the last time to level out. Let's not level out.
Level up. You leveling up right now.
Mm-hmm.
But who we got?
I might take a few more of these and then get in it. Whoa.
So make sure like, comment, subscribe, share this video, share every video. Go check out our interview. We got Maestro in Las Vegas bringing us the content for Canelo Bivol this weekend. So shout out to Amilcar bringing us that fire content, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video and every video of the Boxing Boys.
Yo, Austin. How you feel about that? How you feel about giving an opportunity to Maestro to be in your territory here, the Vegas land?
Nah, bro. You know, at the end of the day, he does good work.
He does. He really does.
And you know, I'm not trying to like downplay it or anything, but just like you gave me an opportunity, I'm like, yo, this a big fight. It's a big name.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it was like the first time I interviewed Canelo. I don't know if he has or hasn't interviewed Canelo, but I'm like, yo, you know, for me, it was like, I think I served the team better here in San Diego this weekend. And, you know, we got...
And it gives him an opportunity to get his feet wet on a big fight weekend. Like, yes, he was at Amanda Serrano, I believe, but nothing's like a Canelo fight. You know, just like it used to be, nothing's like a Floyd fight. You know, it always meant festivities, and it made Las Vegas pop. I don't think that Canelo has the Floyd Mayweather effect on Vegas, though. Like, I felt like when I would come here for a Vegas Mayweather fight, it was crazy.
Nah, you need to dance partner. See, the Golovkin, like the Golovkin fights, he was able to bring them out.
It's funny, I was here for that. I was here for both Golovkins.
Yeah, remember the second we did the beer house, and remember.
And you're right. That beer house, that fucking walk to the T-Mobile was it was like a parade.
Oh yeah,
they had mariachis and everything.
Word. Yeah.
Why do y'all love the trumpet? It'd be like bam, 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 bam. It don't even sound on beat. What's up with them trumpets like that?
I don't know, yo.
I heard you the other day. He whipped up to the job, and yo. If those was 12s, he would, yo, that shit be knocking with them. Bam, 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 bam. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, you know, sometimes we got to play certain things to get going for the, you know, for our day. So that's my little.
I remember the first time he played it in the car, I thought he was joking. Like, I thought it was a joke. Because it's not, you know, I guess it's because it's not my culture. It don't sound like on beat. Like, that shit is just like mad trumpet.
That should be funny. This shit's just funny to me, right? Because it's like people know me and they like,
let me go ahead and speed this process up, man. What the fuck?
And pass me them cups too.
Man, take a couple more.
Pass me the cup.
Take it long, man.
Pass me the cup, bro.
What, this?
The empty, the one that's empty. Get it out the way.
So
we can show off that Hardin.
Yeah.
And we got Mad Bent 100 with a $5 super chat says, remember on Sundays, Ness yells, show me your scorecard. This energy reminds me of those days. It's the good.
You're right. Producers, remember. Oh, we are still doing that. You see why it's important. My ideas are always important. Are we putting the scorecards on screen? Can we announce that? So we're gonna put David Benavidez' scorecard on screen as he scores it. But we're probably gonna do like every 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We could do every 3, 3, 3, 1, or do we do 3, 3, 4? 3, 3, 4?
Usually the way they do it, they don't show the scorecard for championship fights till after the 6, halfway through.
Damn, nah, that's corny. We wanna
3, 3, 3.
I wish the producers were really into this so that they could be like Paulie's and Benavidez.
They should have all 4 of them up.
Nah, that's too much. Overkill. You've never seen
at the end of each round, who won that round, and then at the end of the fight, if
So if you do like a Danny David Paulie thing, and it's like 10, 10, 9, or like 10 for
Canelo,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't
but
even
I don't think it
Bivol.
should be full cards. That's gonna take up the whole screen.
Let me keep going with these super chats because we got some biggins coming in. Bad Girl TKO says Al Heyman got sued for breaching the Muhammad Ali Act by being a promoter, PBC, and a manager.
Yeah, but if you Google it and get the actual,
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google
the
that
actual things that they were charged for, it wasn't breaking the Muhammad Ali Act.
Then we got Tony
That
Salgado.
was the alleged infraction, though. That's what Bob was suing them for.
We got Tony Salgado with the $10
And remember,
super chat.
let's be clear, they settled. They said no because again,
We wanna
facts
hear
is
this.
important. They settled. Al wasn't convicted, and he settled. At the end of the day, all these other promoters wanted was some of his money. They were mad they couldn't throw money around the way he was throwing it, so they sued him to get some of his money. And that's all they did.
Got
They
a little
settled.
bread and went back in hiding.
No, got a little bread, turned around and stole his idea. Who ain't overpaying now? Tell me. Because last I checked, Mikey got $7 fucking million to fight Jesse Vargas. If that ain't overpaying, what the hell is? Motherfucking Delorme probably got a house in Puerto Rico with that 1.8 he got to fight Jesse Vargas. I guess it's the Jesse Vargas thing, common denominator.
Well, shit, I remember Jesse fought Humberto Soto and made like $3 fucking million off
And
that
he was
shit.
retired, Humberto. And he
Boy.
fought at 54.
Yup.
Come on, bro. Like,
We got Tony Salgado with the $10 super chat says, shout out TBV, fire content all week. Let's get it.
Shout out to
the
Tony.
Boogeyman fam.
shout out to Tony.
And we got
Looks like he got home safe. Got to Vegas safe. He flew out yesterday.
we got a monster of a super chat right here.
Uh-oh.
D Nice 718 with the $100 super chat. Bruh, don't wake the boogeyman up.
Wake
Stop
the
knocking that
boogeyman
thing.
up, man.
You talking about the Mexican monster?
The Mexican monster. Don't wake the
I want the
Mexican
Mexican
monster.
monster to sit right there, just plop down in the couch the way he did in the promo. Just
What he
You know
gonna say
what I
about me? He gonna say, "Are you a Charlo fan, bro?" No, sir. Nah, I'm just joking. I like Charlo. I like Benavidez. I love all boxers. And D Nice 718 says, just because I rock with TBV and I've been blessed, so paying it forward. Bo
Shout out
Ness
to
has
you.
my info.
there you go.
Shout out to
I got
you,
something
bro.
special for you. I know something that'll be really good for you. I just got to confirm with Ness that it's okay. Then we're gonna try to get that to you.
We got.
CYP wants a 7th counterpunch.
All right, hold on. Before we do that, we got
Boxing
Boxing Patron with
Yes,
a
sir.
$5 super chat. Says TBV on my way to the fight. You making this 8-hour drive feel short.
Oh, shout out to you.
TBV fire emoji. Shout out. And Jaguar Paul with a $5 super chat. Ness, you must be close to 1 million sitting like that. Salute to you. 100 emoji.
Sitting on 1 million. What's that
I'm
beside
trying
you
to
in
think
the
of
blue?
that verse though.
What's that beside you in the
Sitting
blue?
on 1 million.
CYP, what up?
Beside you in your chair.
Yo. This
It's the
is
coffee
last
rag.
bit. Y'all ever heard of Sports Illustrated? Y'all heard it?
Of course.
Of course. Well, they did an article on Al Heyman. This is Errol Spence's words. You can make big fights happen, but when somebody's been doing the business side for you since your pro debut, and they guide your career, and they tell you we're not going to do this fight right now, and you're not going to be the one doing that fight right now. We're going to take this fight, and then you're going to do this other fight later. You can't listen to them because they've been working the business side and they basically got in your career and got to the point you are now. Spence told Sports Illustrated. A lot of times you don't want to go against the grain because then if you mess up, they're like, I told you so, you didn't listen, and then you feel bad. I think that's what a lot of fighters do. They listen to the person that's been guiding their career. The article is about Al Haymon. Again, Sports Illustrated says the same thing I'm saying. If you want to listen to Ness, listen to Ness. Don't listen to Sports Illustrated. Listen to Oscar De La Hoya. Listen to Ness. PYP out.
It's so sad how people can read something and not comprehend. I didn't even go to college. This is the saddest thing. Please send it back so we could read specific words that were said. Like, what he said, you tend not to listen, right? So that means he's being advised not to take the fight. He's not being told, right? It's in those words. Send me that so we can reread it. Not only does he say that, he says something else about, because then if you don't listen, then you feel bad, right? And he says something about, if you don't listen, the people, please send me that. Please send me that so I can read these specific words to you that are showing you that Earl made the decision. At the best, Al can only advise you on what to do. That's it. It's in that article. It's in the words that you said. I just need it back to read you those specific words, and you'll see. This is ridiculous. Like, my man's an advisor. He can only advise you. You can still say, no, I want that fight. Just like Earl explained, that if he would have said no and took the fight and then lost, he would feel bad for not listening. But he never said that he can't do what the fuck he wants. All he said is, when someone's guiding your career for that long and doing a good job, you tend to listen. None of that says you have to listen. Like, this boy is terrible. Excuse me, because I know people take boy different. This man is terrible. Terrible. Like, you can't even comprehend what you're reading. Please send it back, because I'm going to keep reading it every fucking time to teach you what certain words mean. It's insane to me. You're an advisor. You can't tell me what to do. Hilarious.
We got Oscar with the $4.99 super chat, says Canelo versus David in Vegas. Fire, fire, fire emoji. Will
September.
Bring out all the raza.
I think September 23rd, 2023, excuse me. What do you think, Daniel?
I'm actually checking something out. CYP just sent me. He actually sent me the quote. If you would like.
Good. Yeah. I want to read it because there's certain words in there that I want to read the phrase. Text it to me.
I'll send it to you now, sir. But yeah, he sent that over. I was just.
Thank God.
We got
That's
average
good.
boxing fan who says Ness is dick riding David, sounding silly as fuck. The Mexican monster man, stop that. He ain't even full of Mexican. David is a giant Leo Santa Cruz with the crying laughing emoji. Ness.
Maybe.
You sound mad.
He definitely
You sound
sounds
real
frustrated.
mad. Holy
He called you a
smokes.
dick rider.
I mean, Porky Medina is his father.
Oh, this guy's father?
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you send me that?
I did not.
I know.
Yeah, damn.
Who next?
I don't know.
We got callers, Austin?
Yes, we do. We still have. I've said their name like 4 times though. We legit have the business.
Oh, go
Omar.
Where can I find the intros at?
Intros page. Callers. It says callers on the left.
Check.
You there?
Oh, that ain't Omar.
You
No,
hear me? What's up,
that's
guys?
Ray. That's Ray in Florida.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Yeah, man, we got Cracker Barrel down here, Bo. You better relax, man. You're gonna get Cracker Barrel canceled. You can't do that.
I don't care about none of that.
It's good.
It's all love though, bro. It's all love though, bro. No, I had it before. I just ain't having it no more.
Cracker Barrel out in Alabama once in Birmingham, bro. They got a fire location out there.
Yeah, I done seen they on every block where I'm from, but I passed right by them. Don't even look.
We got to go in for
Yo,
breakfast.
you know what's crazy?
Hell no.
You know what's crazy? CYP sent incriminating information. This information is bad for Earl. It's literally saying that Earl ducked Crawford.
We're gonna let business get his call. We're gonna let Ray the
Yeah,
goat.
yeah. So speaking of that, you got Charlo's defense attorney that's calling in every other minute, just trying to come up with defenses for him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, we want to talk about business. We want to talk about contract management. We want to talk about representation. You guys hit it right on the head. You have a fiduciary duty in order to present the offer.
Thank
the
you.
only way that somebody can sign for you, there's certain avenues.
Power attorney.
For example, power of attorney. But what grown man do you know that allows another grown man to have power of attorney over
Nobody.
That's for if you're terminally ill, like you're
Deathbed.
old, you can't sign for yourself, deathbed, hospice, things of
Exactly.
that nature. But no grown man is going to let another grown man have power of attorney over them. Or that just means that he turned down the fight, plain and simple. But you know what I mean? I like this back and forth. Like you said, it's kind of like your nemesis. It's like Spider-Man and Green Goblin. You know what I mean? It gives a little good.
Nah, I'm gonna give him a little more than Green Goblin. I'm gonna call him Venom.
No, I mean Green Goblin is the top of the top. You know
I don't
mean?
think
That's
so,
like
man.
Batman
He was
Joker.
pretty weak, man. I feel like Venom was the stronger villain.
You gotta read the books, bro. But that being said, the only issue I have is yesterday he counterpunched on my call with the last line of defense he has, which tells me he has no more defenses for Charlo, is trying to say that we're not supporting black fighters and that it's racially motivated. That just tells me that you're out of defenses, but the redhead's on top.
All right, so let me read this for you guys because this is a double argument now. This is so incriminating for Earl Spence. And I quote, thank you, CYP, for sending it to me. That's not part of the quote. And I quote, you can make big fights happen, but when somebody's been doing the business side for you since your pro debut and they guide your career and they tell you we're not going to do that fight right now, or you're not going to be the one doing that fight right now. We're going to make this fight, and then we're going to do that fight later. You tend to listen to them because they've been working the business side and they've been basically guiding your career, and you got to that point you are now. So again, what I'm reading is him saying, Al's been guiding my career. He put me in this position, so I tend to listen to him because up until now, he's been doing a good job. It don't say Al is end all be all of his career. It says he's listening to Al. Ultimately, he's making the decision because he is the one being told what he's going to do with his career. That's why he used the words your career. That's his career, not Al's career. But this is incriminating. Not only does it help me instead of CYP, because again, the specific words, but it also shows that he was told to avoid Crawford. It's simple. It's right there. We're not going to do the fight right now, which is Crawford, or you're not going to be the one doing that fight right now, which is Pacquiao. You get it? Remember Pacquiao Ugas? Remember it was supposed to be Earl, but it wasn't? So it was Pacquiao Ugas, right? And then he says, you tend to listen because you've been working with them. So basically, you ain't going to be doing that fight right now? Okay, so then he says, we're going to make this fight. Not the fight you want. We're making this fight. And then we're going to do that fight later, like they are now. Like
yeah, but
Earl said.
How is that any different from what Earl's been saying? I'm going to collect all these belts on my side of the street.
Because now we know he never said it. Now we know he was told to say what he said. Not that he was told in the literal sense. Hey, hear me out. Not that Al called him and said, yo, just tell everybody in every interview you collecting the belts on it. No, but he was told the plan. The plan is for you to do this, not to do that.
Right now, but yeah, then
back then it says it right there.
But he said we'll do that later, right?
Yeah,
later, and that's
Crawford is later,
and now is later because
exactly.
but that's no different than what he's been saying. It's just the verbiage is different.
No, it's different in the sense that now we know it's being revealed that it wasn't him. It's saying it right there. You can make big fights happen. Same thing I'm saying. As a fighter, you can make big. But then he says the word but. So it's him who doesn't want it. He says, I could make the big fight, but why would I go against Al? He got me here. Like, what the fuck can't y'all hear? That's what he's saying. I could fight Bo, but Danny's been guiding my career. He made me rich, and he's telling me don't fight Bo now.
But Earl's been saying that, though. Like, whether it's coming, whether
but that's
he's
what
saying
you're not getting.
He's
saying he would have fought him. He's telling you right here, look, we're not going to do that fight now. So that means fucking Earl went and asked for the fight. They told him no. He's saying it right there.
Bro, I get that.
Okay, so why are we arguing, bro? It's saying right there, black and white.
Because you like to get your ratings up, bro. But
ratings up? They're your ratings too.
Bro, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, this ain't none of this shit new. We been doing this.
It is new.
Bro.
He tried to make it seem like I'm cleaning up my side of the street. No, you was told you can't fight Crawford now. The fuck is wrong with you?
Bro, but
it's right there. Stop changing it.
Yes, he said when somebody's been guiding your entire career, right?
No, he said he didn't say
you tend to listen.
He said right there, and I quote, it's in quotes, we're not going to do that fight right now. Or you're not going to be the one doing that fight right now.
Okay, keep reading.
We're going to make this fight, and then we're going to make that fight later. You tend to listen to them because they've been working the business side.
Come on.
But you're listening to the advice. That's what I'm fucking arguing, that Al is an advisor. He could only advise you. You got to make the final say.
Yes, so it wasn't Al. It's not, even if Al said, this is my advice, it was still Earl's decision.
It just hit him. You heard it? It was still it just hit you.
No,
it
didn't hit me.
He went to Al saying, I want to fight Crawford. And Al tells him, you're not doing that fight right now.
Brother, it literally says, because I have it too.
Good, open it. Screen share the motherfucker is what we need to do.
He said, you tend to listen because they've been working the business side and they've been basically guiding your career and got you to the point you are now. Spence told SI.com.
Okay. And what is your interpretation of that?
Bro, it's literally the same shit. I understand Al gave him that advice. At the end of the day, it was Errol's decision to go ahead, like, you know what, Al got a point. Cool, we going to go about it this route. Cool. We going to collect the belts. We going to do what we have to do, go into that fight with more leverage.
And I'm definitely comfortable with this answer now because before this answer, he was saying, it's still Earl who wanted that. And no.
I'm not
Earl
saying
came there asking for his Crawford fight, and he was told, you ain't getting a Crawford fight. This is the plan.
What I was saying, Earl been saying it. Not verbatim, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Earl been saying it. It was his choice at the end of the day. You know.
Oh, yeah, it was of course it's his choice because he's the fucking boss. Al's only the advisor.
CYP has his 8th counterpunch.
And we got a $5 super chat from Mike Henry.
You ain't even ring the alarm for CYP.
Bro, we got more callers than that, too.
Give him 8 fucking alarms, man.
I've been giving him Bomb Squad. Hold on, let me give him one of these.
Give him a fucking fire bell.
I'm going to take it off because he really won't.
For him. Play that.
I did. I just played it, but I'm going to give him this as well. All right, there we go.
Why you trying to piss him off? He said, don't play
That's a good welcome for him.
CYP,
right there.
What up?
We ready.
Yeah. Just y'all know my birthday Sunday, so that's why I'm feeling I'm such in a good mood.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Mayday. So today is payday. Now listen.
Damn, so you a Taurus?
Big ball, big Taurus. Me and the Rock.
Oh, that's why he like to. That's why. That's why
Taurus is bull, right?
Yeah. That's why. That's why he like to be right.
Yeah. That's them horns,
bro. My
man.
sister Taurus. I can't beat her in shit. She got to be right every time. Go ahead, CYP.
We're going to start your timer over, too, because that was like 30 seconds of your time. Here we go.
Hey, did y'all notice that he put Crawford name in that when Crawford name wasn't mentioned, and we supposed to run with that narrative, right? But when Oscar definitely says Charlo didn't, we're not supposed to run with that. But we supposed to run with, he ducked Crawford. Just tell you, see what this says? Crawford name ain't in there, but you want us to assume based off assumption. Now, all I know is this. How many times have we saw fighters after a fight, they ask him what's next, and the fighter says, whoever Al puts in front of me. They say it all the time. I'm just confused that if a dude tells you, Al was the dude, y'all talk to Al chooses my fights. It's never going to be them ducking nothing because it's up to Al. And in that quote, it says, you're not, we are not. That's not, do you think we should? Maybe we shouldn't know. We're not, you're not, it's telling you. That's not asking you. So if he's telling Charlo now, we ain't going to do it now, we're going to do it later. What happened? What happened in reality? They turned the fight down, right? Then they offered him later. So obviously he took all the advice that Al did. This is Al's plan. Had nothing to do with Charlo. I really don't want to go back and forth with this because honestly it's fun. But take whatever side you want to take, people.
But this is what I'm saying. He's making my argument and not realizing he's literally just told you Charlo made the decision to listen to Al. It's Charlo who's the boss. He could have not listened to Al, just like Earl could have not listened to Al and say, no, just like Porter did, right? Porter said no. He said, Al, I'm taking Formella. After Formella, if it ain't Crawford or Earl rematch, I'm done. Like, why are we going back and forth? Like, he literally just said out his mouth, Charlo said. Of course Charlo said, because Al presented the offer and the path. Said, yo, here's the offer they sent, but look, we don't want you to do that right now. You know, that ain't the plan. Like he said in the quotes to Earl, you ain't the one going to fight that fight right now. It's Caleb Plant. That's it. It ain't your turn. It's Plant's turn. I mean, what are we talking about here? It's them who are saying, okay, Al, you got me here. You made me rich. I'm going to keep listening. And I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. I would do that too. My man making them rich. But you could also say, nah, I'm tired of just making money, Al. I'm tired of fighting 6 people at 160 pounds that nobody knows. I'm tired of being a laughingstock. I'm tired of my twin brother only being the one to unify and be, basically carrying the name. They confusing me out in these streets, Al. Al could just be like, yo, hang in there. I'm going to get you that fight at the right time. It's on him to choose to decide to go with that plan, but he could still put his foot down. Like, let's stop ignoring that. He can say no.
D-Nice718 with a $5 super chat saying, happy early birthday, CYP. Stand up for all the tours.
And we got Mike Henry with a $5 super chat says, sup, fellas. Good morning. See y'all tomorrow. Got that pudding for Ness and Danny.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to it. Appreciate you, champ. Looking forward to it.
Any more callers?
Who we got next? Any word on our guest?
I'm shocked. David ain't wake up with all this noise.
Yeah, so no call, no guest yet.
Yo,
where Jose at? Let's fucking get Jose in the hot seat.
Where BH at?
Bro, what you want me to do?
Oh, you sent him the link. He probably fell back asleep, bro. You took too long. He was waiting like an hour on that link.
We got 876 votes on the poll right now. It says, are you excited for the Canelo versus Dmitry Bivol fight tomorrow? 77% says, yes, I'm ready. Let's go. 10% says, no, not interested or watching it. I think it should have been nor, but, and it said, we got 14% that say, I wanted another opponent.
CYP.
I got a $10.
Yeah, CYP has counterpunched 9.
Let's go.
What's the $10? What's the $10 first?
I got a $10 from Dual Ingram in Compton. It says, rest in peace, Kelvin Samuels, a pillar for the voiceless.
I think he meant Kevin Samuels, but
Kevin
yeah,
Samuels.
rest in peace to the future of the
I think that's number 8
of the 70s.
for CYP.
Is it? He's done so many. It's like
he said counterpunch 9. I don't know.
We got Seal SG with a Mexican $19. They say MX $. Is that Mexican $19?
I got 8 so far.
Yeah, so that's like $1. Appreciate it though. We do appreciate it.
I appreciate anybody sending a super chat from a third world country. I'm gonna be real. I appreciate anybody sending a super chat from a third world country.
And we can send hats to Mexico, right?
Of course.
Because he was asking earlier how to get a hat.
Anything, anywhere.
So yeah, you just cash out Nest GTO. The hats are $25, and you can get the hat that Danny has on his head right now. It would look better on you than it looks on Danny because it's a good looking hat, and Danny not as good as the looking as the hat. But the hoodie look good, but the hat look even better. So yeah, cash out Nest $25,
Yo, Danny,
and we can ship you a hat.
Why you the butt of all the jokes, man?
Because Danny like a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He can take the joke. He can dish it out a little bit.
It's because he a little fluffy, so they feel like the words bounce off you, champ.
all right. Let's
You
get
just
to,
made him the butt of the joke
Let's get to
again.
CYP's other counterpunch.
Number 8. 8 paid for. 9 if he is about to pay. I got 8 on Cash App.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the hell J-Mac at to split this bill. Where you at? Go split this bill. Y'all playing today.
They working probably.
Today. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But listen though. My athletes, right? They started amateurs, they become pros. I decide when they race and what events they do. And it's like that, not because they're amateurs. When they became pro, it's the same way. When I was offered to race boat, I didn't have an advisor, right? So I did not want to race this dude because I already had 2 races. I knew if I raced that dude, I was going to get smoked. They offered me a good amount of money. I didn't have an advisor. I went out there and ran. He smoked my ass, right? Now, if I can go back in time, I would have said, fuck that money. I don't want it because it was embarrassing. But at the same time, I didn't have an advisor. But I'm saying if Charlo has always been advised by Al, so he never makes the decision. It doesn't matter if you offer him Canelo or you offer him a low ball fighter. Al has turned down low ball fighters. He turned down high offer fighters. It doesn't matter. Charlo has nothing to do with ducking nor taking. It's all on Al because he's given that permission to Al way before Canelo. You don't get to switch it up because it's Canelo. Al still makes it.
Yo, so basically he's still arguing that Al is breaking the law or that Charlo gave him power of attorney. All right, cool, man. That's your new argument. I get it now. Because legally there's no way Al can make decisions for Charlo or Earl without getting the okay from them.
We still have callers. Up next, we have True Roll Tide.
Uh-oh. Bama.
Bama in the building. Hold on. Whoa. Before you go to him.
Bomb Squad!
Now you can roll it.
I got somebody with a $25 cash.
True Roll Tide, you there?
Yo.
Alberto Gamboa.
Unmute,
Yo, are you Yuroki's Gamboa's family? We need an interview. Alberto Gamboa.
We here, man. I'm just trying to get Discord together, man.
Who this? C-Dub?
Yeah, this me. Roll Tide.
These dudes' ears don't work as good as mine's, man.
I knew it was him or LV.
You ain't know.
Come on, bro. He just shouted me out. Shout out to you,
scared of mirrors. I'm shocked you ain't scared of your headphones.
I ain't scared of mirrors, but if I walk in a room, I've never been in his mirrors everywhere. I'm trying to figure out where do I go.
I think we should be quiet and let Bo and Bama Bo and C-Dub talk. See if anybody know the difference.
C-Dub, what up?
What up, Ring? What it is, man?
Chan, what up?
Y'all on one this morning, man. It was it's great, man. Great debate, great show as always. Shit, man, I had to call in on the Canelo, and it's just like what CYP saying is he got great points. I don't know, people gotta listen to CYP sometimes because he got great points, man. It's already written. It's already decided 2-3 years before it even get to this point. Like Ringwalk said, man, Errol Ben said 3-4 years ago what the plan was because the plan was given.
You know what's funny? That you guys don't even know that you're making Canelo look like the best in the world because what Charlo and Earl didn't do, Canelo did, and he became great for it. When he was told not to fight Trout, he still fought him and became great for it. When he was told not to fight Floyd, he still fought him. And look who he is, the fucking GOAT of boxing right now. These other dudes taking the advice because that advisor made them rich, but Canelo is richer. They're rich, he's wealthy.
Yo, we got
120
because you want to fucking listen and you don't want to follow your fucking heart. You got in this sport because you a competitor, but now you afraid to compete.
You got some more heat coming your way.
We got I don't know how you say it, SIULSG with 129 peso super chat. That says, "Hey yo, Ness, Mexico ain't a third world country, son.
You
the
lying.
fuck?
You lying?
I swear he said that. How much is 129 pesos?
Man, yo, how much is $1 converted into? No, I'm not saying you lying. I'm saying he lying.
He came with that bag. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just Google it.
He put like 10 times the amount that he put before. So that's what, $12.
Mexico.
No. That's about six.
What the?
About 6 and some change, 7 maybe, depending on what you get the.
Well, he still came with it this time.
Yeah, no, look, man, we appreciate
you. Cold hard facts. These fuckers hate that I kill them every day. You paid to lie, and I say the truth for free because it sets you free. Yes, that's the answer Google gives you. Yes, from the Cold War model, Mexico was amongst the third world countries. Drops fucking phone and mic.
Don't everybody believe in Google?
Google that shit.
It's too easy to be.
Our next caller is Stonebone Boxing.
Hey. Oh. Hey, remember that? Nah, Hip Hop Array, I don't remember that. OPP.
What up?
What up?
Nature. He's showing his jersey. He got his favorite group, Naughty by Nature, straight out of Jersey. Repping Jersey today. Y'all got him. CYP got him thugging. He thinking he back in Jersey now. Shit.
Stonebone, man, you're very intelligent. You deal with fighters, man. Who's right or wrong on this subject here? Does the advisor just make decisions blindly without talking to the fighter, or does the fighter have ultimate say?
No, he like basically what Al do is he hit the manager. Al rarely even talks to fighters. he deals with a management, or if it's like a Danny, he would deal with Angel. If it was Sean, he would deal with Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Kenny, you know how Kenny be like, shit, I was just on the phone with Al. We just made the call. We just did the conference call with Al. So he's not really just dealing with these fighters per se, but those guys are seeing these offers. A lot of them are using Al to duck fights.
Scapegoat.
You know what I mean? Using them as the scapegoat to say, hey, you know, like, No, according to the law, you saw it. You don't have to publicly say you saw it. Like, what law? Like, you're not a lawyer. This is not a court of law. I don't have to come out here and say, yeah, I saw the offer. You can say I never saw it, but you've seen that offer that Al sent you, and you saw those numbers. Because if not, Al will be liable in court. And with 200 fighters, 250 fighters, if he did that 2 or 3 times, that's enough. What they call class action, where multiple fighters could present multiple beefs. And I don't see Al as a businessman of 40 plus years in entertainment not giving these dudes the opportunity to see it. Them dudes is not taking the fight. Just like Earl told you, I could have pushed for the Crawford fight, but I'm doing what he told me to do. So that is what it is. Hey, but Ness, you was right when you was telling Barack them about the different feel. This don't feel like it felt when Canelo was fighting on Showtime.
Nah, it
like
don't.
it felt bigger. It felt like Steven Espinoza them.
You punching after the bell, Stone Bone. I'm trying to be nice and not cut it, because I don't really agree with the cut it so much. But you keep punching after the bell, so I'm gonna have to kick you out the ring, bro.
See, Bo too fucking nice, bro. Bo is Russell Mora in the Joseph Ekbeko fucking Abner Maris fight. 20 low blows, and he keeps fucking warning them.
Because he was giving the host a compliment. Like, you don't want to cut him when he's giving the host a compliment.
Fair is fair. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Ness's compliments.
Yo, if it
giving compliments.
You sound salty. Nah, you sound salty like you wanted to come.
Bro, I don't
if it was
give a fuck,
complimenting
no,
you,
because Ness would be quick to cut the next motherfucker off if he don't like what they saying when they time up. Nah, fuck they compliment.
I like what Stone Bone was saying, so I was letting him talk. I was sitting here with a smile on my throne.
Nah, fuck that, bro. Fair is fair. Just like you cut a motherfucker.
Can somebody call in and compliment Danny?
You know
what
what's
I'm saying?
fair?
Danny know I love him, but somebody please compliment him.
Can we get a poll?
Cut him off, because at the end of the day,
I think we need a poll.
Is
Danny mad, or are we gonna do
this? Got 911 votes, and it ended with 77% saying yes. Are you excited for the Canelo versus Dmitry Bivol? And you were in the middle with even though the number was only 14%, with I want another opponent.
We grew. It was 13 when we started.
1%.
Yeah. Hey, every percent. Remember, the 1% is the rich.
So I ended that poll, and what's the poll that you want now?
I'm thinking, is Danny mad, or did CYP lose the argument, or who won the argument, CYP on us?
Who won the argument?
Now, I feel like that is a good poll.
I feel like Stonebone just like put the nail on the coffin right now. Like, CYP's in the coffin. He has no more nails on his fingertips. It's just blood. He's like scratching, trying to get out, and it's over. It's like just dirt on top of the coffin. Right?
Can I put
what you saying is you actually
rather than argument? I'm gonna use debate.
CYP in the debate.
I don't think I killed him. I think I beat him. And then the doctor stepped in, Stone Bone, and waved it off. This is waving off. Now he was wheeled out in a stretcher.
Well, Stone Bone gonna need a doctor too, because whoever Stone Bone was fighting needed a doctor. There was too many low blows.
It's CYP. He was punching after the bell to win the argument.
That Bo allowed and shit.
So
man.
what was the
Russell Mora?
Which one, bro? What was the debate about again? It was.
It don't matter who won the debate.
Because I gotta be specific on the debate.
Okay,
what was the such and such offer
Bro, nah, y'all overcomplicated
I feel like I'm gonna win on a poll if you really did Charlo
everybody
turn down
who's
the
listening
offer.
knows what the argument was about.
Bro, yeah.
From
if
Canelo.
people voted, they should know what the shit about anyway. It should just be.
So who won the Canelo to Charlo offer debate?
Okay.
CYP or Ness?
Okay,
Thank
I like
you, Danny.
that. I like that. Do we got any other callers? Because I don't think
we
Dave
sure
is
do.
waking up.
But you saw how Bo.
I swore, honestly,
give me a break, Danny.
You saw how Bo said,
slip one in.
Talking about he like thank you, even though I was totally disagreeing with what he was saying.
Yo, when I was told about this whole coming to San Diego, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. There's no way David doesn't. I mean, like, wake up. Like, there's no way he sleeps through this.
Bro, I told you.
Fucking 8:41, bruh.
He probably went to sleep.
Probably dipped out the back door.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He
Is
probably left.
Is the Alpina out there?
Yeah, the Alpina his.
Yo, it looks so like I'm looking at this mirror. Don't look, Bo. You're gonna turn to stone.
I'm not gonna look.
But man, through that mirror right there, the garden looks so bright. It's sunny out. These yellows are amazing, so I'm feeling really good today.
Under a minute into the poll, we got 66 votes, and Ness, you are winning by a landslide, my friend.
I mean, when don't I win? God put me in this position, man. That's
But the odds are, I mean, the tide is turning a bit, but you still got a lot of coming back to do.
I believe in my God. He didn't bring me here for no reason. Look, I'm in the throne.
Yeah, next up we have...
I thought this was David's seat. I asked the producers, I said, yo, where am I sitting? Because I seen all these mics. They're like, nah, you got the throne. I'm like, no David? No Malinaji?
No, this ain't the David voice. This is the boxing voice.
Sit up in my throne.
So
say that in his face.
Yo,
we need one of these at home,
where are we
man.
watching the fight at?
Don't worry about that. Yo, we got this wonderful team. You don't think that they put this together? You don't think they're gonna have something?
Look at
even
all
better?
those wires, bro. It's
You don't
like
think they're gonna have
wires.
They can have something
I
better.
can't even move my head.
To be fair, I'm like, it can't be his. So
Well, to be fair, this is a mansion.
Yeah.
So this is one room, one set, buddy.
No, this
Why
is
would
actually the only set.
Why would we do it in here again? We got so many. We could do it in the atrium.
Ness, I'm glad you volunteered to set up the studio then.
You're not planning on setting up?
Okay.
I mean, it's only a few things.
We are going to decorate. We are going to change things up.
The cameras are only covering half the TV, so as long as it's the top half, I can.
No. It's probably going to be like this TV, and we'll flip them.
Oh. Okay.
So the monitor will be up there, and then you guys will have to fight right here.
We'll use the measly 32-inch.
Yeah.
Yo, this guy complains. I'm happy with the 32-inch. Let me tell you.
Thank you, Ness.
Before this, I was watching it on like a 47-inch, but with no volume.
But the 47-inch was like right here because your fucking office. Your office.
Oh yeah,
bro.
you're right. You're right. I thought you were gonna be talking about the studio, but he's been around forever.
Bro,
he's right. My first office.
I literally, your office in Jersey, I literally would have to like maneuver just to close the door, just to be able to walk around shit and like climb over Everlast boxes of gloves to get to. I'm like, oh my god, bro.
Shout out to Everlast.
Shout out to the. How many of your co-hosts have you had? How many people have you had work for you that have seen The Office?
In terms of co-hosts, you, Francis, Doomy, Mike too. I brought Mike there. Brought Mike still did.
But it's been a handful of us.
Yeah. No Mario because he's a no-show.
Yeah.
You know, Beeb was too soon. Vic, I didn't have that house.
Ron, Ashana.
Ron definitely was there. Ron was there.
Okay.
So shall we get to these callers?
What about Sean? Did Sean see The Office?
Yeah. No, because he's not a Jersey. He didn't. You know, he
never came to the East Coast.
He would only go to New York. He would like go to New York.
We got AMG.
Hey, Oklahoma, what up?
Yo, what's up? What's happening, guys? You guys hear me?
Yeah,
Perfect,
what up?
You sound like you're in the next room.
Yo, I was the one that sent in that 25, by the way.
Oh, you're Anthony?
No, Alberto.
Oh, Alberto. Okay, we need your address.
Send it to Bo, or who do I send it to?
Yeah, Bo or
Bo
Patreon,
Mason
whatever.
_ TBV.
And then tell me the item you want, because I don't have my laptop, so it's hard for me to like keep up with this stuff today.
No. He's gonna DM you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make sure you say it in the message as well.
On Instagram, right?
Yeah, Bo Mason _ TBV.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I see what the point CYP is making, that they will probably tend to favor Al's decision or whatever their team's decision, but they still got the final say. We can't avoid that. We know that. Just like that's what makes Canelo different, right?
Because he told his team, no, I'm taking it.
Don't take Mayweather. He said, no, I want it. And look where he's at now.
Yeah, but even then, look, that was then, and I think he came to the realization that in order to be able to get to that point again, he had to leave Golden Boy, and he did.
And because they were holding him back. They didn't want him to fight Gennady. They wanted him to do different things than what he wanted. He wanted legacy. They wanted big money commercial fights, Jake Pauls and Mayweather rematches and weird Usama fights and shit like that, you know? It's the fighter. They gotta take control of their career. Dímelo.
Okay, he said, Cole, how are you? We in the building.
We woke up the chef, so that's a good look. That means that he's gonna start cooking for them. So maybe we do get somebody here.
So up next we got TBV's People Champ.
Oh,
hold on.
TBV's
Brandon in Cincinnati.
One moment.
Hello, ladies.
Anybody that know me know I've been a player, whether it was in Alabama, Ohio, or anywhere around the globe.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've been smashing Telly Swifts, man. I didn't have to become a millionaire to get that caliber of woman. One of the people's choices, one of the fans' favorites, a guy that can galvanize this crowd, such as myself. He's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ should be pretty like me.
The AJ of trucking.
Yo, TBV, what's up? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
We hear you.
Shout out to the whole panel. Big shout out to you, Danny. I went out and celebrated Cinco de Mayo. I tell you, man, your cousins know how to throw a party.
Shout out, champ.
As far as the topic, what the hell is the topic, man?
Man, it's Canelo, man. It's Canelo. It's Benavidez. It's everybody, man.
And Canelo the man, man. Canelo, he the big dog of boxing right now. He's doing shit nobody else is doing. Putting on performances these guys ain't putting up while they fighting lesser opposition. I don't got a problem with Canelo. If he fights 6-7 more years, I'm good with that because, like I said, man, he's putting on events that most of these fighters ain't putting up. And none of his peers can catch up to what he's doing. We're going to have to wait till Shakur and that crop of fighters get in their
Brandon, man. Brandon, fuck all that, man. Did Charlo turn down an offer or did Al Heyman turn it down for him and Charlo never seen the offer?
I'm going to say if he didn't see the offer, they turned it down for him. He need to get the fuck from around
Y'all
there.
bullshitting, man. What we doing?
Thank you.
Yo,
Thank you, man.
He too fucking nice.
The hoes asking
I don't
him a
give
question.
a fuck. I don't
The
give a
hoes asking him a question.
You got a point, bro.
I don't give a
The
fuck,
host
bro.
asked him a question. Let him answer the question.
No,
then hit
because
it with
at
the
the end of the day, we the voice of the people, bro. You can't choose and pick who fucking voice is more important, bro. Fuck that, bro. Cut them the fuck off. Just like he cuts them the fuck off, cut them the fuck off, bro. They get a time. I don't give a fuck if they complimenting you or not, bro.
Danny the new Ness.
He just mad ain't nobody agreeing
Bro,
with him.
I don't give a, bro, it has nothing to do with me, bro. I'm just
If
saying.
they was agreeing with you,
just like you
if they was agreeing with you, he'd be happier. But it's all
coming
good.
for the
cut him off,
throat
cut him off.
Like
today.
Canelo, we winning over here. Like Canelo, we winning
bro,
over
that's
here.
great.
Man.
I'm just saying,
Danny
bro.
said, I'm coming for the throat all weekend.
What?
He coming for the throat, man. Why y'all trying to play my man Austin out?
Don't say that. You got to pause there or something, bro.
Why? There ain't no point. What's up with all these homophobic people out here, man? What's up with this homophobic hysteria going on amongst TBV co-hosts here, man?
Yo,
You got to pause there, bro. I'm just,
Ken can't say a word without my co-hosts and producers getting nervous.
because he be saying a lot of weird
next
stuff.
time you don't cut him off, I'm talking over him, bro, and I'm gonna be very dismissive of whatever opinion they got to say.
Yo, why
Say no
they
more.
gotta pay for Bo's mistake?
What you mean for both?
That was no mistake. I literally see the timer.
You asking Bo to cut him off, and he is not. So since he doesn't, you're gonna be very dismissive of their opinion.
No
They have nothing
different,
to do with him.
no different
They
than
have
Nesta
nothing to do with
Gibbs.
him.
No different than Nesta
We got a
Gibbs cutting him
counterpunch.
off.
I think we have another counterpuncher. That was the payment that came in late for CYP because this is now, in fact, number 9. Numero 9.
Oh, yo. Let's make this fair. Stop lying. Didn't nobody ever say it was never Charlo never seen it. You see what he do? Bo, Danny, y'all gotta stand up. Cause it ain't gonna never be fair in these streets if Ness get the lie. Didn't nobody ever say Charlo never seen the offer? It's simple. If your wife is offered an out-of-town job, she says, let me run it by my husband. She tells it to her husband. Husband says, no, we're not taking that job. She goes back to the job and says, man, we can't take it. My husband said no. Are they gonna turn around and say, you don't want to work here? You really don't want to work here? No, they're not. They understand it's a team. Charlo is a team with PBC. He's been that way since the beginning of his career. It doesn't matter if it's Canelo offering it or somebody small. He lets Al decide what's going on. He's already relinquished that a long time ago. Y'all can think I'm wrong all you want to, but as long as fighters keep saying, whatever Al decides, I'm going to be right. They have said this over and over again, and they're probably going to say it again this weekend. Thank you very much. CYP out. Give me up to 40%.
He good at what he do. That man stopped at literally like 1 second on the dot.
I said
that dude good.
I said that a long time ago. He got a timer. I swear to God, because he knows that I'm gonna be on him with the
Coach Myers.
But wait. Why is he still trying to make it okay for Charlo to turn down an offer because it's a team thing? Like, that's what he's saying now. He's like, well, he's been letting his team decide. So if his team turned down the offer, it's not really Charlo's fault because he's been letting his team guide his career. My man, he got an offer, he turned it down. It don't matter who. Like, why are we doing this?
I think he just wants you to not misquote him.
But okay, every time he wants me not to do something, he hurts his argument more. He just, again, said the team has been handling it. That's what he's been used to. So it's the team that's turning it down. But none of that matters at the end of the day. It's still you. That was your fight.
You think CYP has a timer? You think he times himself?
If you go,
or he's really good.
He does his research and he has a timer. That dude, he ready, bro.
He's saying he like runs laps and times himself talking. He's like, all right, let me see if I can get this argument.
That's probably why he's good with the time, because of the stopwatch as a track and field trainer. I'm sure
me and him had a little competition.
He might have a stopwatch hanging,
but he good on the show.
Does he have one of those old school stopwatch with the 2 things?
Right. We got Coach Myers, member for 14 months at the contender level, that says, relax, Danny, before we get on your ass. Callers is what makes the show champ. That's great, bro. So next time, let's cut your ass off. I'ma laugh. Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's what makes this show champ.
Yo, Austin, send me that.
No more callers?
I got Canadian.
We have more.
I got Canadian Jose trying to call in, but I need the Discord link to send
Bro,
it to you.
everybody's saying that they think that CYP has a timer.
Who is it next, Mr.
Who we got next, Austin?
We have Coach JT.
Hey, yo, we should. What time is he running? Oh, find out from Madison what time is David running.
I'm using Ness's computer, JT, and I don't know where your new intro is, so I'm gonna just run the old one, bro. My bad.
Damn.
For shit. Hey,
how many callers we got? I'm about to go on this run with David, man.
You know, we're doing live TV.
Hey, let's get him recorded.
That's what I'm saying. Go on this run with David.
Open the back of the Armada.
Yeah.
Have Omar right there.
Hell yeah. Ask him questions while somebody's driving.
That's what the fuck we driving, champ. Yeah, we driving in an Armada.
It is.
2022.
Nah, dude.
No. We rented a truck.
He rented an Armada, and that's what I said.
Because they left us at the airport.
Yeah, we was stranded.
You know,
we were stranded. That that the San Diego airport had to terminate Uber services this weekend.
Now you
so
completely
gotta
talking
go
over JT call.
You gotta go.
JT's on there.
You gotta go offsite.
Did y'all even play his intro?
No,
he just left.
He just left because Danny was talking so much.
But y'all ain't play his intro.
We 100% played it. And you was dancing.
Yeah. So Bo said he doesn't know where the new one is because he's running on
the
it.
old
So
one.
he's back, so I can add him again.
Yeah, that's why we didn't know it was his call. You played some weird intro.
Yeah, you playing some.
That was JT's.
It's Bo's fault. We apologize. Go ahead.
Old intro. JT, talk to us, bro.
We hear you now.
All right, I think y'all did play my intro, but it was a mistake on mine. My Bluetooth wasn't connected. But now, Ness, I disagree with you, brother. Canelo did not leave Golden Boy because they were trying to get him those crazy fights like that. Oscar De La Hoya wanted him to fight the Jamel Charlos and stuff like that. That's why they start bumping heads. That's my opinion. I don't want to argue with you on that. Now, the touch y'all topic about what y'all didn't understand, what you got to understand is when they rely on like a Al Heyman, like some of these guys do, and you put your money in an investment, investor go try to give you the right deals and stuff like that. So if you talking about he turned out a deal for which fight, for Benavidez or Canelo?
Canelo.
I don't believe that. Because I thought they just had an offer for one of the Charlos and Errol Spence at $55 million. So I don't believe that, and if it did, something wasn't right with it. And I'm gonna take my advice of my advisor.
Cut it. Yeah, I mean, this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people that when you give them the answer, they're like, "Oh, well, I don't believe that."
So
why even talk? Why even give you facts if you're just gonna say, "Oh, I don't believe that. That's not what I believe." Like he started this conversation, and whatever the hell he said, right? It don't matter because in actuality, Canelo did leave. It's in the contract that Golden Boy and Oscar wanted him to fight some weird shit. What up, David? Oh, you got some Fashion Nova pants. I got those
Come
too.
on. You come say what's up. It don't, yeah.
Nah, he got to run. He got to go for the run.
Champ.
Did we wake you? Yo, he said we've been yelling since 6 a.m. I was hoping to wake you up, man, but in a good
That's
mood.
fucked up, man.
In a good mood.
So we do have a counterpunch from Why So Serious.
Oh, why? Actually, he also gave a counterpunch to CYP. My bad.
Oh, so
Right?
CYP has another?
Wait, I think Why So Serious is also Jonathan Sims, who's also Cash App God Bless, right? Paper Chase or something like that. Let him go first, and he'll tell us, because I'm pretty sure that's him, right?
Good morning. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, that's him. Told you. So he also paid for a counterpunch for CYP.
Ness is right. But Sticky Palms, thanks for at least bringing it to
Sticky Palms.
He said Sticky Palms.
Hey, when it comes to money, our palms are always sticky, all right?
Ouch.
For sure. I'm not mad at you. But CYP, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. We need to get a happy
Mhm.
birthday soundbite. There'll be a lot of birthdays.
Absolutely.
But not
And
the
that-
full song, though.
Real quick, that interview with that little kid, phenomenal.
I know.
I think you should probably get in now before he blows up. Maybe even stream his fights. So he got his own little TBV network. But anyways, I think overall you're right in what you're saying, and it's pretty evident. But we all can agree that CYP has some points. Every fighter does it. Bud Crawford had a chance to go after Earl when they very first moved up, but Bomac said no. We advised him to go another route. So every fighter does that. My last thing is,
I never heard that shit. Send me that interview. See, it be shit we don't even know. I ain't never know Bomac told him. And when was he gonna get Earl? Because he wasn't gonna get Earl moving straight up out of 140. Like that's the one thing we gotta distinguish and understand. It's like, just because I want to fight someone doesn't mean I can fight them. Like, just because Bud undisputed, he didn't have options. Now, could he went legally and ask the WBC to make him the mandatory or to fight the champion at 47? Yeah, but he chose to go with the WBO, who he and his promoter have favor with.
So I want to give CYP a little name. I want to call him the king of the counterpunch. But anyways, we got him back, so let's bring him back.
Yeah, this is a counterpunch from Jonathan Sims, birthday counterpunch for CYP.
Ronald Ellis, $1 super chat says nothing.
CYP, what up?
Good. Since y'all so entertained, keep sending them shit. I got it for days. It's gonna be a good weekend. Well, listen, man, you can believe this or not believe this shit. I asked this couple right next to me squatting because I know I'll be in the gym. That's what I do, and I ain't got no damn timer. But I am good with time because I've been timing people my whole damn life. But listen, I asked them about the job offer. I said she tells her husband about it. Her husband says no, we're not taking it. I said, how would you feel if the person who offered you the job told you you don't really want this job? Why don't you make the decision? She was like, why would they do that? It's a team thing. I'm following my husband. What's the problem? I said, exactly. I said, how does that sound? I said, it sounds personal. It does sound personal. When you guys can't understand what Charlo has done his whole career, it's probably because you don't like him. Fighters do it all the time. They're going to continue to do it whether you agree with me or not. They listen to Al. They're going to continue to listen to Al. Al makes the decision. Life goes on. Don't believe it. Just watch it keep happening. CYP out.
It's funny that he continues to think he's defending Charlo by demasculating him. Is that how you say it? Like, how do you use a metaphor where Charlo is Al's bitch? He said the wife gets an offer, takes it to the husband, Al Heyman. Al Heyman says no. The wife goes back. Charlo tells Oscar he can't take the offer. Stop doing that, man. You're not helping Charlo. Stop using him as a wife in a metaphor. Like, he's no one's wife, bro. You're disrespectful. Stop. And I know that was by accident, but don't make him nobody's wife.
We got one last caller, and that's Hawk from Maryland. Maryland?
Oh!
Right?
Yo, why'd y'all switch my camera? It went from that one to...
This is a better view of you.
All right.
Let them do the engineering, and you do the boxing and almanacking.
I was just almanacking. Let's get to Hulk, man.
I don't know. What color is Hulk's intro?
He's like not burgundy. Yeah, like burgundy. And it's at the bottom of the...
chat to be talking shit about the dude. The dude's spending money.
Ah, they mad in there. You back call butt hurt. Who the fuck is that? That wasn't Hawk. That wasn't Hawk. Hawk, you better not be defending CYP. Talking all over your shitty ass intro if you are.
Great show. Yes. Dan and Brandon. I'm out.
Yo, y'all gotta stop being sensitive. How the fuck are we disrespecting CYP because we combating him?
He laughing.
How is that disrespecting CYP because we challenging his fucking whack ass answers over here that he trying to feed us that Charlo is somebody's girlfriend and doing what the husband says? Come on,
you know you
man.
gotta mute up when you talking trash.
I'm never gonna let none of y'all call Charlo someone's wife. Stop it. Don't ever do that. He ain't nobody's wife. He got a wife.
Your mic was off.
Hawk, what up?
Go ahead, Hawk.
Oh, okay. What's up, TBV fam? Hey, what's up, Greenwald?
What up, champ?
Happy birthday, bro.
Hawk, what up?
Yo, your birthday every day with Hawk, huh?
Hawk birthday every day. Both our birthdays every day.
Hey, every day. That's my man. I'm about to say, yo, Ness, what's up, champ? As far as the show today, man, great show. Only thing I would say about Mr. CYP is that brother makes the show. That's all I can say. Whether he right or wrong, I ain't getting into all that. Y'all real technical with that stuff. I'm just saying the back and forth, Mr. CYP's got to be the #1 caller because he's keeping the show going with this argument. I don't know the technical parts. I ain't getting into all that. But
you know the technical parts, Hawk.
Shout out,
No. You ain't trying. No, you ain't going nowhere.
Counterpunch number 10, CYP.
Who is right, Hawk? Did Charlo turn it down, or did Al turn it down? And what does that mean? What is your interpretation of this debate here? Can Charlo just turn it down? Can Al just turn it down without talking to Charlo? Like, what is your interpretation?
All right, we're bringing back the king of the counterpunch, CYP.
The chat saying CYP reached double digits.
He sure did.
CYP.
Yo, but it was actually JT first. I told Bo, but he ain't look at his text.
We had JT on.
Nah, he got a counterpunch. We hear you, CYP.
All right, you realize that.
My bad, JT.
You mentioned Al and he mentioned Charlo. He picked Charlo not to blame and Al to blame. That doesn't mean nothing to y'all in the chat because I'm the one with the argument. If anybody else would have came on here saying this information from Canelo or Fury or one of them fighters, y'all would have been like, facts are facts, facts are facts. But since I'm doing it, facts don't matter. Secondly, no. If all fighters who say whoever Al decides are bitches because Charlo's a bitch, then you'll never have a relationship with boxers. You can't call them bitches because they stick to the plan that they started in their career. That's what real athletes do. Real professional athletes are blessed to have a great team that advises them to do great things. I'm sorry to tell you, that's what we do. Y'all may never agree with me, but I actually run people's careers. Y'all don't. So if y'all disagree with me, I kind of gotta look at that as a good thing. CYP out.
So CYP, you know he was talking about your analogy.
I know.
You know he was not calling Charlo no bitch.
He trying to change it because he know he fucked up.
He's saying he going based off your analogy, and you know that. And I know that's not what you were saying in your analogy either. Before you come back with number 11, you come back with it.
JT
yeah,
counterpunch.
we got JT's counterpunch now.
Yeah, JT.
What up, JT?
Yeah, can you hear me?
JT, you sent $1 too. You short 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I hold on, pause my time. I meant to send it to my barber because I bought a drink from his place. But I'm gonna send you your money, Ness. Y'all right there by each other.
Listen to me. You know how many times have you been doing? You know I'm fucking with you.
Okay, yeah, but look, I'm about to get on you though, Ness. You keep
make sure that time on.
Charlo. Come on, man, don't mess up my time, man.
I'm gonna start it over
keep
again.
Talking about Charlo. You starting over again?
Yeah, I'm starting over from scratch. Here we go. 1,
all right, go down,
2,
JT.
3, go.
Austin, nobody not talking to you, Austin.
Dang, the timer's at 1 again.
I know it's cool, but look, Charlo, but you keep talking about what Charlo doing and turning down offers. Canelo turned down offers in his career. I don't never see you criticize him like you're trying to criticize Charlo. It's obvious if he turned down this offer, it's stuff that we don't know why he turned down this offer. If that offer is out there. I mean, you don't do this when Canelo gave up belts and shit like that to fight to duck certain people at the time, and then he came back and wanted to fight him when he wanted to fight him. So like, come on, man, you gotta keep it 100 with him. If you go do that and criticize what Charlo doing, you gotta criticize what Canelo do all the time. And Canelo always get a pass because, oh, he's Canelo. It don't work like that. If Charlo turned down this Canelo offer, it's a reason why Al made him turn down this offer. Because Al ain't said it feel like it was a good deal. And that's what we do with a lot of fighters. That's why Canelo left Golden Boy, because Oscar De La Hoya wanted him to.
He ain't take the offer because he not ready, man. You know it. I know it. Al knew it. That's why he ain't let him fight. See, Earl, on the other hand, said tune-ups are for people that are unsure of themselves. So when Al came to him and said, man, how are you, Earl? He said, I'm good, Al. I'm back in the gym. I'm ready to go. So, yo, let's give you something to see where you at. Nah.
In Jesus' name.
He said, nah.
I don't want no tune-up.
I don't need no tune-up. But Earl, you were ejected from a Ferrari that flipped 36 times.
Tune-ups for people who don't believe in themselves.
Thank you for playing the role of Earl Spence. I wish his friends, they're from the same state. I wish they were that brave. That's all they have to say.
Wait, but then...
Because Canelo did it. Because JT's about to spend more money, but I want him to know that Canelo already did what I'm preaching and asking, begging Charlo to do.
But Ness,
he already told his promoter no. He still fought Trout, still fought Laura and Mayweather.
After Earl's car accident, right, where he's ejected from the Ferrari, he fights Danny, but then he got the broken retina.
So
the detached retina.
So you saying he proved to the world and showed his friends what a real boxer is supposed to do?
Not once,
but twice,
but 2 times.
Thank you. He didn't sit back and listen to his advisor.
Let's remember, before the car accident, after the Sean Porter fight, it was supposed to be Danny Garcia. Before the detached retina, it was supposed to be Manny Pacquiao, who Ugas beat. After the detached retina.
So what did he do? He fought the guy that beat the guy he wanted to fight. And unlike some other people.
And then detach his retina.
Broke his orbital bone.
Broke that face.
Broke his face, literally.
50 Cent style. I'm going to break
he
your
didn't detach
face.
his retina.
So we got Info Joe raising his hand now.
Yeah,
Info. It ain't no show without Info Joe.
What up?
There ain't no show without Info Joe.
Are you ready for our next bout? Let me hear you.
Shout out to the boxing gods.
It's showtime.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Fight starts now.
Give the fans a show and let your hands go.
SDS Promotions.
Puff Pastries on IG. Satisfy that cannabis-infused sweet tooth.
Hey, Joe, before you start, I need to place an order right now live on air. I need 200 dozen macadamia cookies.
Dang. They gotta drop it out with a helicopter.
Bro, that's 12. You said 200 dozen.
Thank you for using Blog
That's
Talk
2,400
Radio.
cookies.
2,400.
All right.
But I only want to pay $5 a box. So when you talk to your wife and you ask her and she says no because that price is just too low, you turned down the offer, all right? Not her. You did. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good analogy. I get where you're going. Yo, first things first. What's up, champ? Shout out to the boxing gods, man. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all the Mexicans out there, man. I'm gonna be drinking some Casamigos with y'all tonight. Put me down for Canelo. Unanimous decision. I don't see a knockout. I do believe Bivol gonna give him a good fight. It's better than Canelo's last 3 opponents. Shout out to CYP and you, man. That shit was entertaining. Ness, do us a favor. Get in the ring, give us 2 rounds with David Benavidez, man. You want to break the internet? That'll do it.
Yo, I don't think now is the time. He did not look happy. Maybe when he comes back from a run, sometimes runs make you feel good. You know, there's a lot of time alone, gets you to thinking. But even though he was a sports saying what's up, he ain't look happy.
He ain't look happy.
He said, I've been making noise since 6 in the morning.
Yeah, when he said that, he meant that. Kian, this is not a good idea. You are the producer. What were you thinking?
Oh, you gonna put a hand on you now, then?
Yeah, if I spar with him now, he might fuck me up for real. Like, oh, you want to be yelling at 6?
Ness wanted me to take a body shot from David
with the signature gloves though.
I still want to see that.
Let him break, son.
Did JT pay for another counterpunch?
I don't know. Did he?
We do have a counterpunch for CYP.
We got a cash app from Hawk who says, "Yo, Ness, you're right. To me, they were advised not to fight. Told you."
And we got No West Fly Zone, member for 17 months at the prospect level, says, hold on. We need a Ness versus CYP in studio show. Long overdue.
This weekend would have been good. I think he was coming out here, but
I think he in Vegas.
We in the wrong state this weekend.
Yeah, he in Vegas.
And then Charlo's in LA. I'm not going to that. Danny's going to that. And then
he'll be there.
And then Tank is in
New York.
Yeah, I ain't going to that. And there's nothing else on the schedule, right? Big time like that?
I mean, Haney, obviously.
Damn, did Travis fart? Everybody got their nose covered over there. What's up? Look, Ken trying to pull his shirt down. Now, like, oh, my nose ain't covered.
So let's get to the next. First off, did we get a JT counterpunch?
Yo, did Danny Roman not already fight Fulton? Who he lost to? Brandon Figueroa. Oh, wow, he lost to Brandon. He's getting a shot. Shout out Al Heyman. He lost to Brandon Figueroa, right? You the Almanac fans? Oh, so you don't respect the lower weights?
Hold on.
I don't remember them fighting. Daniel Roman versus Figueroa.
Nah. Danny Roman lost to my man.
Oh, with the beret.
5-0.
Yeah, with the beret.
Small guy.
Yeah, from Uzbekistan or Ukraine.
And when I say small guy, I meant like he's
short and stocky.
No. But that was
what isn't his name Marvadan or Marajan?
But when I said small, what I meant like small as in he don't got that many fights. Like
he's only like 5-0, 6-0.
Yeah, small time.
What is CA currency? CA.
Canada.
So we got Jump Contact 24/7.
Oh, that's Jose in Canada, but he needs the Discord. He probably don't know how to work with Discord.
Jose said, try calling in. Love the swag. TBV always meant to be at this level. Danny and Bo are great entertainers and great addition. Benavidez needs to get a big name in the ring. These guys lack creativity. Bro, you can't be having me saying stuff like that. He already ain't mad. I'm at his house.
No, you said ain't mad. You meant he already mad.
Yeah, he already mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, say nice things today about Benavidez.
But yeah, man, somebody send that man the Discord link. Okay, so I'll send it to Jose.
Yeah, Ness, I just sent it to you so you can share it.
Grazie. So for anybody that doesn't know, we can take calls anytime and every time. We got another counterpunch from JT.
Okay, let's get him
via Discord. So join our Discord. Go ahead, JT.
Hey, Ness, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, look, you making my point. You keep you brought up Error in here. Error is doing great things. Error is coming back from car injuries, car crashes, doing eye injuries, and fighting the best. Canelo don't do stuff like that, and y'all always give him a pass for when he doing some slick stuff with him and stuff like that. I got Canelo losing this fight by about 12 rounds. Majority decision, I guess. I see him a big upset. I think Canelo bit off more than he could chew this fight. A person that don't have no jab comes in like that, how Canelo does, and I think your boy will put that jab in his face and be more strategic with it. So I got Canelo losing this fight, and I'm just tired of all this slander on these other fighters, and y'all not giving Canelo, calling Canelo out for what he do. I'm tired of hearing, oh, he's Canelo and stuff like that. He's not over the sport. He's another fighter and stuff like that. That's all I got, man.
Cut him off. Don't want to hear another minute of that nonsense. How in the fuck do you say in the same sentence that we're not giving Canelo shit for not doing great things, but turn around and pick him to lose to a guy where he's moving up a division and is a champion. The definition of great. Like, you can tell that he literally doesn't know what he's talking about. He's asking us to get at Canelo for not being great when Canelo's the one that beat undefeated Trout, not like the Charlo brothers who beat Trout with losses. He's asking us to get mad at Canelo for not doing nothing great when Canelo's the one that fought Laura, not like the Charlo brothers who both said no. What in the world? Brother, I don't know when you started watching this sport. You might be a phenomenal trainer, but you do not watch this sport.
We still have Mr. CYP with
what
this
in the
counterpunch.
hell is he talking? How you gonna say that somebody ain't doing nothing great, then pick them to lose? Obviously, you respect the person he's fighting enough to pick him to beat him. Like, I mean, you can't make the shit up that these dudes call in here to say. I swear to God, like, you dudes really need to look in the mirror, say what you're gonna say in your call before you fucking call in. Like, that shit was legit stupidity. You can't tell someone they're not doing nothing great, then pick the opposition they're facing to beat them. You're literally telling the audience the person he's fighting is better. What the fuck? I mean, don't you know, like, English?
He said, don't you know English?
I'm just being real. Like, what the fuck are we saying? Like, you making us listen to this shit. I'm not understanding it. Fucking insane. No, I'm serious. That shit is insane. You want me to get mad at Canelo, who undisputed? Oh, you guys are setting unfair standards. It's not fair. It's not fair. You're only talking about Canelo.
Let me put something into perspective.
Like, he does no wrong.
Let me put something into perspective for you, right? 3 titles at 54.
Mm-hmm.
4 titles, because actually 5 titles at middleweight. With the ring, even though it was never all at once, but 5 at middleweight.
I'm pretty sure he had the ring at 54 too.
That's why it was 4 at 54.
Okay.
5 at 68. About to be 2 at 75.
Just stop there. Don't forget everything. When we're talking about Crawford and Bud Tenders are defending him and Bernie the boxer is defending him, they throw on their ring belts. You ain't got one of these. Earl Spence ain't got one of these. You got to be special to get one of these. I guess Canelo's, they gave it to him because he's not special. That's what the callers of this show want us to believe every day, that Canelo has gotten to where he's at because he's not special and the world is cheating for him. When he got popped with PEDs, the whole world was quiet. We don't want to believe it. When he fought Laura, he lost, but we lied. He didn't really win. When Triple G fought him the first time, he lost, but we lied. He didn't really win. It wasn't a draw. We're lying. Canelo isn't as good as he is. He hasn't done what we say. He hasn't accomplished nothing that is on paper. He doesn't have those ring belts. They don't mean anything when he wins them, only when Crawford, and Fury wins them. They're hilarious. I love it. This is the best job. Thank you, baby Jesus, for allowing me to slay these motherfuckers daily.
I will say the job isn't that bad because it's beautiful outside. It's beautiful in here. I've been up since I went to sleep. It was like past midnight, and I woke up. The sun hadn't even come out. We get here before the sun even come out, and it's like 3 hours later, and I still feel good. And I don't want to technically stop work now, even though it is like 3.5 hours into the show. Like, I'm good. I hadn't eaten.
I'm good too.
They brought me coffee. I hadn't drank it. They brought me water. I hadn't opened.
It's really because
good.
Bo can't see the big old mirror right over here on the other side of the
Right. There's one right behind you, though.
Oh, hell no.
And it's huge.
So she said.
Damn, she said there's one behind you?
Damn.
And it was huge? I wouldn't be laughing if I was you.
So we still got CYP's counterpunch from
CYP,
earlier.
what up? CYP, what up? CYP, what up?
Yo, I got one question for Ness. Do you think that Keith Thurman ever ducked Earl Spence?
Of course not.
Okay, his own words. Also, Thurman never believed the time was quite right for the Earl Spence fight, ever. At this point, right before he's about to fight Pacquiao, I think if after I beat up Pacquiao, I think the time will be right now. These are his own words. So the dude said when all that Earl Spence was going on, he wasn't interested. He didn't think the time was right. Don't matter. I didn't want to do it. But now he did 2 years later. That's his own word. That's not him turning it down. So I'm confused. The reason why I asked you is we know how much of a Keith Thurman fan you are. Please explain to him, Danny, if that's not a duck or a turn down, then how the fuck is Charlo's a turn down or a duck? I'm done.
Well,
and he left 10 seconds.
Oh, you got it?
on the
You got it?
Yeah, he saw 10 seconds left, man.
He has 10 seconds left.
You gonna do it for me? I don't.
I'm gonna give him one of
need
these.
my help?
Well, I don't know where you was going with it. So if you want to go, you made me lose my train of thought.
Oh, all right. Well, it's very simple. Like, I don't even know why he would use an analogy like Keith Thurman, who was at the top. You know, Earl Spence never been the inaugural anything. PBC never used him to be the inaugural anything. If anything, if I want to be fair, he was the first to be put on pay-per-view out of the PBC fighters. So I guess he was the inaugural welterweight pay-per-view. I don't even think we could use that word in that sentence. But I didn't graduate college. So that being said, Keith Thurman was, when ESPN and Al Heyman sat down and they made a deal, Al and his shareholders said, what's the most marketable guy we have? Keith Thurman. Yeah. Let's put him on ESPN. And then they got to deal with CBS. And they said, we got that Olympian Earl Spence, man. He did great numbers. He did $6 million after the Olympics, right? Yeah, that was good. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, what was it? Heisman or some shit? Because I don't watch those sports.
No, it was Olympics.
Okay, cool.
It was
but even though we got that Spence kid,
it was the Leonard Bundle fight.
Cool. Even though we got that Spence kid,
the men's gold basketball game.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't Heather Hardy. Was it Heather Hardy that fought on that card?
She fought on that card, but it was the Coney Island card. But go ahead, it was yeah.
But even though we got that Spence kid that did all those numbers, I like that Thurman guy. Give him the CBS inaugural date. Let's bring boxing back not only to ESPN after it'd been years since big time boxing was on ESPN. Before Al Heyman and PBC and Keith Thurman, there was only Friday night fights. I just want people to remember because, things get lost in translation and, callers may not have all the facts. So Al brought boxing back with Keith to ESPN. Then he brought big time boxing back with Keith to CBS. Then he brought big time boxing back with Keith to Fox. But somehow CYP wants us to believe that the superstar, the only one that's still, out of all the welterweights in Al's stable from this generation, the only one that still have done 600,000 pay-per-views, he was ducking the 14-0 fighter. When there was still an active
600,000 with Manny Pacquiao.
When there was still an active Floyd Money Mayweather in the game and an active Keith Thurman. The delusional Earl Spence fans want you to believe that the 14-0 prospect was being ducked by the unified champ, who was instead wanting to fight Pacquiao and Mayweather. In any other scenario, when you're a champion, you want to fight other champions. And I'll give you a quick one before someone wastes money trying to beat this conversation.
They already did. I'm waiting on you to finish. So
Jaron Ennis is a non-titleist that people want to see Earl and Bud fight. But what do they say? Oh, he's not going to fight them. Like, those guys have to fight each other. That's
but
the fight
at that time, though, I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you called me the almanac, wasn't Keith just a WBA champ?
I'm pretty sure
he didn't unify. He didn't unify until he fought Danny Garcia.
Which wasn't that the bigger fight?
Or was that Sean Porter?
It was Danny. He fought.
Danny, yeah.
And wasn't that the bigger fight
on CBS?
Wasn't Danny doing? You could Google it. Over 15,000 at the Barclays.
But that was 2 years later.
Wasn't Danny the bigger fight? Where was Earl at and where was Danny at? Who was Earl and who was Danny?
I mean, by the time...
How many championships did Earl win and how many championships did Danny win?
But I'm just saying, you're not talking same time frame because by the time Keith fought Danny, Earl had already became champion.
Versus Brooke.
And
who was more popular? Who was the bigger fight?
At that time, Danny.
All right.
But when you was talking 14-0 Spence, That was 2 years prior.
I'm talking 14-0 Spence after Keith beat Robert Guerrero. That's the first time he ever called him out.
Right. So I'm just speaking how there's a 2-year gap right there.
There's no gap. He won a world title, but Danny still was bigger.
No. I'm just saying for the people at home listening, when Earl first called out Keith, he was not a champion yet. By the time Keith did fight Danny Garcia, Earl had already became champion. I'm just throwing that out there because it was a little over 2 years. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Absolutely.
Because
just like Canelo, Billy Joe, Callum Smith, those were the first two options. Those guys accomplished more than Plant. Those were the bigger fights. Billy Joe had been a 3-time division champ now? Had names already under his resume like Eubanks and Lemieux. Callum Smith had already proven himself in the world boxing. The only one that wasn't proven was Plant. I don't know what we talking about. This is what I'm saying. For anyone else, it's fair game. You're doing what you're naturally supposed to do. As a champion, fight the bigger name champion. But because it's Keith, he light skin, he corny. Nah, he duck Earl. When Earl is the champion behind, he behind. Ain't nobody looking at Agawa. Are we looking at Agawa? Who the fuck is calling out Robert
Gutierrez?
Yeah.
No, that's Roger Gutierrez I'm thinking about.
You see what I'm saying? Like, dudes just change it for their favorite fighter. Don't change it. Keep it real.
We got William Boxing with a $1.99 super chat says, Canelo haters been brainwashed by some channels. And Late Show 42 said, the boxing voice missed my counterpunch for CYP.
Who's that?
No, we got to.
So that's the one we just did? All right.
Yeah,
we got you.
We got
you.
Who we got next, Austin?
Well, I was asking Bo because I think we have.
We're
JT
ready
as
to
another-
go.
You asking me?
You ready to go?
Well, no,
JT, I think JT counterpunch.
Yeah, I think he did again.
I
so
mean,
can
I didn't. He said he won it.
And we do have Canadian Jose though, who made it over to Discord, so we could have him.
He's
come on.
actually a pound for pound, so he skips everybody.
Let's go,
Jose. What up?
Dang. Fancy, man. Holy smokes. One leaves for a bit, and you guys are just killing it, man. Holy smokes, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Are you guys going to get on TV? Are you guys going to be on, like, terrestrial TV? Is that the plan?
I mean, listen, if they want to put us on, what's a good network for us? Netflix, man. I wonder if
Triller.
Netflix could actually
Triller.
convert people. Like, if there was boxing on Netflix, would we watch? Because it's so used to being a movie platform.
I don't know, bro, because now Netflix got the shit where
They got kids and stuff
now
on
they're
there.
charging you more for every single
User on the account.
User on the account.
Well, that's good.
But
fuck you dudes that used to give 30 people the account password, you fucking thieves.
No, I'm just saying, I know.
I can't stand a
that's not
cheap
fair.
motherfucker. No, it's not fair. You're right. It's not fair to the company.
Oh, I was saying it's not fair what you were calling us.
No,
I get it.
You're a thief, bro. 30 people on one account is too much. Even 10 on one account
but
is
that's
too
like,
much.
I usually
how's
pay
that
for it.
different? Well, 30 is excessive.
Even
but,
10.
But not like for me, my Hulu account, my brother, like every TV in my mom's house has my Hulu account.
And that's unfair. You don't even live in Chicago.
I don't give a fuck. But when I was there, guess what? I want to watch Hulu in the living room.
And that's why they're charging you now because you moved. You got your own fucking family, your own house over here, still watching Netflix over here, but you got your whole family over there. That shit. I can't fuck with y'all.
Jose, are you ready to
That's
talk
terrible.
now?
I can't do that.
Yes.
All right, brother.
That's
I got
stealing,
you.
man.
I got you, bro. I got
That's
you.
stealing. Just like you fucking illegal
Well,
streamers. You're
kinda.
stealing.
Bro, so you ain't never been to no fight party?
I never illegal stream.
You know what?
I only illegal stream when
tomorrow.
Matchroom.
Fuck that. Tomorrow when we watch the fight, motherfucker, you order the pay-per-view, I order the pay-per-view, David everybody order the pay-per-view.
That's
because
different.
That's stealing.
No, it's not. See, you're watching it here with me. I purchased it here, and you're watching it here.
Yeah, but
no.
they're
Let me
watching
finish.
it with me.
Let me finish.
They're watching
I'm not
it with
purchasing
me
it. I'm
in
not
spirit.
I'm not in spirit. Yeah, that's his answer because he knows he's stealing. You see?
Jose, man.
That's like
Man's
me
over here
ordering
talking
it.
over you.
I got
Man's
you,
talking
Jose.
over
I got you.
Popping all this
Champagne.
popping all this
Jose,
getting money
like Jose.
chain cold, Norway. Shorty want
That foreplay.
I'm like, no way. Gotta rock it like cold.
That's for you, Jose. I got Ness's computer, so I got your old intro back, baby.
Thank you, brother. Love it. Love seeing you here, man. Congratulations. I love seeing how you guys are just killing it. You guys are definitely
at a different level. You're showing.
When you coming to Vegas, man, fuck all that. When you coming to Vegas, man, you getting that money now. Don't act like you ain't getting that big money now.
Yeah, that's true, man. I gotta go shake Patrick's hand too, man. I gotta kiss the ring, you know.
He said I gotta kiss Patrick's ring.
Hell yeah, bro. He's probably the best out of everybody, like in terms of conversion.
Oh, word.
He proved himself to the highest level.
Hey, you got to keep at it, man. That's what it's about. And you know what? And I don't mean any disrespect. I know you're in the home of a great champion. I'm a huge fan of David Benavidez as well. All I meant to say in that chat is these guys have to understand that they got to do like WWF style to get the attention of the world. That's what we need, because Canelo on his name alone can fight anybody. Let's face it, he's fighting Bivol, who nobody really knows. But it still sells because it's Canelo. You know, and Canelo's all over the place. He's golfing, he's singing, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere, right? So a guy like Benavidez has to drag somebody in the ring. Let me go just one more. He has to get somebody in the ring.
This is your boomerang. Start the clock. Start the clock. This is boomerang.
Yeah, like you know how Canelo went and got Kovalev. You got to be creative. Go find somebody that's got a name and just bury them, you know? I'm a little disappointed in Triple G. Like, I think he's done, right? But Canelo's going to win this weekend. I'm just proud of you guys, man. I just wanted to call in and just really show my appreciation to your dedication, man, throughout the years, boys. Good job. Congrats, Ness. That's all I got.
Thank you, brother, and congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
Congratulations yourself, man. Keep killing it. And yeah, man, thank you for making me look good. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I could have looked bad, but you killed it. So that's all that matters. Who next?
Call me now.
We've got Coach Myers.
What up, Coach?
Oh, God.
It's on the right side of the caller's page. It's purple.
Hey, Daddy.
I want Terrence Crawford next.
That shit gonna be easy work. Tell your nigga to be quiet.
This a dollar bean.
You got hurt by getting wood.
This a dollar bean.
Man, damn. I believe in, you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. Man, damn. Definitely, that's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else wants. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps. I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Ness, you must not have Netflix, man. Because you can only put like 5 different user accounts on there. After that, they'll kick your ass off. Netflix been on that, so you can't just
I
stream
definitely
30
got
people and all
Netflix.
that.
I definitely got Netflix, Coach Myers. Just unlike you, I didn't fucking test the limit about how many users I could share my password with. It's just me, my wife, and my son in our household.
All right.
That's it.
Are you done?
I ain't sending to
Are you
nobody in New Jersey.
Are you done?
Ain't nobody in Florida still using my
Hey,
shit.
bro, make sure you stop my
You
time.
know what I'm
Start the
saying?
time over.
I ain't
Start the
doing
time
that.
over.
I wouldn't know how many users because I ain't maxed out yet.
All right, let me kill him now.
All right, now
You
it's
done?
going. It's going.
All right, so if you don't know about Netflix, Ness, you just pay more a month for those users. It's not stealing. You pay for it. You can pay for a single user or up to 5 users.
But it ain't always been like that. That's the argument that
It's been like that for a while.
Danny's
It's been like
getting
that for a
mad. Okay, for a while,
It's been
but
like that for a while, man.
But just like the Zone was fucking $2 and then it went to 8 and 10 and 20.
Hey,
Things
Ness,
change.
I killed you. Let me go over my
Lies.
phone now.
I never lose.
All right. So, anyways, Canelo Bivol. Canelo's going to stop Bivol. Bivol won't last 12 rounds, and Canelo's going to stop him to the body. Bivol always backs up in that high guard, leaving those ribs exposed, and he's going to get fucked up, period. I bet anybody on a stoppage, period. Canelo's going to stop him. But that's my call.
You better use that at the betting line. They don't even believe that. They got Canelo by stoppage at a plus 230. And that's just any stoppage, any round, plus TKOs and all that greatness.
So it don't matter as long as he stop him.
JT, counterpunch, number 3.
Yeah, Ness, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Come on, man. All right, come on, man. Stop doing all that, bro. Look, you said I don't know boxing. That's fine. You know, I'm used to you telling me that. But at the end of the day, I know what I need to know. But and what y'all decide is great might not be great to me. I feel like what Errol Spence is trying to do to become undisputed is great because he fought better opposition. Canelo moving up in these weights, and y'all give him credit because y'all think he's too small for the weight, but he's not too small for the weight. He's just as big as this guy. Walks around as this guy. So Canelo is doing strategically what he know he can do. So he is not no small guy moving up to fight at 75. But y'all say this is great and stuff like that. I don't think it's great. And at the end of the day, Ness, I've been told you, like I said on the back call yesterday, if Sam Walmart was fighting Canelo next, I'll find a way to root for Sam Walmart to beat Canelo. So it's not no hate, and I'm going to stay consistent on it. I just think Canelo got y'all fooled. He's not fighting the right fighters. That's why he's getting around, moving around, doing what he want to do. Charlo Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade, those fights we've been wanting him to.
I told you can't make this shit up. He can't go 60 seconds without saying some retarded shit. Yo, you got some fucking edibles in you. He literally said, I don't care who Canelo's fighting. He could fight Sam Walmart, which I don't know who the fuck Sam Walmart is.
He says Sam Walton.
And then he said, I'm going to pick him, and it ain't no hate. He said, I don't care who Canelo's fighting. I'm going to pick against him, but I'm going to end it with, that ain't hate.
So, Ness, we have a co-host step-in alumni.
That's the definition of fucking hate. Who the fuck is Sam Walmart? What'd he say? What'd you say?
He said Sam Walmart, but he meant Sam Walton from like the owner or the original owner of Walmart. But he called him Sam Walmart.
So there you go. How could it not be hate if you're picking the common fucking millionaire who can't fight to beat Canelo?
Yeah,
just because you ended it. That's like the dudes that say, "Yo, Bo, you whack as hell." Laugh out loud. Don't text me some real shit and end it in laugh out loud. Like, what the fuck? Danny was trapped in the bathroom. Oh man. Were you knocking?
Nah, bro.
Yo, look how red you are. Yo, that shit was real. Did you get scared?
No, I didn't want nobody to find out.
Who's that?
Look how red he is, bro.
He's
you read it in the logo.
Oh my God, why are you that red?
We got moving onwards so Danny can catch his breath. We got Adrian calling in.
Rowan, the problem. That's all the way to the right in the bottom. Green.
Shit. Bro, I'm over here trying to be quiet, trying to figure this shit out.
I beat Polly. I left with his belt and his girl.
Oh, shit. That was some funny shit.
And I know all y'all against me. All that soft talk. I know you can do it, man. You got the shut that soft ass shit up.
BoxingVoice.com.
You.
Adrian.
Unmute Adrian.
Whoa.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Yeah. I see y'all in the nice weather and shit. I'm jealous.
This ain't nice, champ. It's cold out here.
It is cold.
Bro, it's like,
bro.
look,
It's
let me tell you.
60s out
Let me
here.
tell you, bro. It's a
Midwest cold.
Adrian, they over here. Adrian, they bitching about low of 55, high of 72.
It's actually 64 degrees in
Currently.
Rancho Santa Fe.
Currently.
And Danny is saying this with a hoodie on. Indoors.
And shorts.
Indoors. The man who's saying he's not cold is wearing a hoodie indoors.
Bro,
That's a Midwest thing.
Bro,
That's
but
a
I was
Midwest
wearing
thing.
shorts
Hoodie
outdoors.
and shorts
Come
in
on,
the
bro.
warm weather. We just like hoodies out
Bro,
in the Midwest. I
Adrian,
promise you.
my man literally has 2 pairs of socks on.
Oh, that's fucked up, Dan.
He
Bro,
doubling
you
up.
lying, bro. Why you lying, bro? Go ahead, Adrian.
Yeah, I'm out here in flip flops and shit right now, and it's maybe 50 degrees at the high. But I'm really excited for the fights this weekend. Of course, I'm gonna watch it with all my Mexican homies, and I sprinkled a little something on Bivol because when it comes to betting, they ain't gonna let me bet with the Mexican because I'm not one of them. So I gotta go with the other guy. But I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think this is actually gonna be interesting fight to watch. I've been kind of studying up on Bivol. I mean, he's a good boxer. And I think that's what you need. And you need to be at a weight class where you hold enough power to keep Canelo off you. I'm not sure. We'll see if Bivol has that power naturally because he's naturally at that weight to do so. But he's a good boxer. Watching him, it doesn't seem like he puts everything in his punches. He's definitely very precise. I don't think he's going to try to knock Canelo out. I don't think he's going to try to do that. I think he's just going to try to outbox Canelo for 12 rounds, which should be interesting. Just like Caleb Plant.
Cut it. Who next?
We got Big Fish Vega.
Third line down, bottom green. Third line from the right.
Let the little fish go so that we can catch the big fish later.
I'm the big dog at the welterweight division.
WBC and IBF welterweight champion of the world.
At the end of the day, I'm a way better fighter than Terrence Crawford.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Me and Terrence Crawford on this side of the street.
We cleaning our side of the street, then we coming after Crawford.
60-40 or 7-30, whatever we give him.
Say something else. Say something else.
Big Fish Vega.
Big Fish Mafia. It ain't a movement, it's a lifestyle.
SDS Promotional.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm excited. Finally, we got this Canelo fight. I am a Canelo supporter. I do expect him to win UD. I think Bivol might be a little bit of a mixture of Kovalev and Caleb. I expect him to throw that jab out there like Kovalev did and to have a lot of, good enough movement as Caleb presented. I don't see the knockout, but I do think Canelo slipping and ripping is really going to wear Bivol down and allow Canelo to take control. I did see when he fought Craig Richards, Bivol, that he did lose control of that fight. It seemed Craig Richards did find his timing and he took control. I listened to Benavidez. I used to not really put a lot of stock into what he said, but ever since the whole Charlo incident, I can't go against him. He said that once you get his timing, it's, you got it. And he got it, so he expects Canelo to also get that timing. So,
yeah, but Richards is also tall. Richards is also very tall. I met him in person. He's no little dude. So, it's different punching down and punching up or punching to your level. If you Tyson Fury punching down, you got more confidence. If you Bivol bigger punching down, you got more confidence. You in there with a Richards who's your eye level and your height, you ain't punching down, you punching straight. A little different, I think. I could be wrong.
Next we have the great one.
That's Omar.
In the Juke.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
What up, mate?
Yo, so, in terms of the topic, right,
mate?
For me, I think that this fight is going to be a close fight. I think this is going to be the type of fight, right, where it's going to be, people are going to be screaming robbery after, because I actually had Canelo up during the Kovalev fight, and obviously the scorecards had him winning quite wide at the time. And I think that Bivol's just as awkward as Kovalev was. And listen, there's nothing exciting about the guy, but he's damn sure effective. And the other thing is, right, Nest, ask any of these Canelo haters who's like, listen, I don't like stereotype, right? But likely, I'd say there's like an 85% chance that they're a Charlo fan and like a 15% chance that they're a Benavidez fan, right? And just simply ask them, you sure as hell like to criticize Canelo, but what is your favorite fighter doing? And instead of answering that question, they always double down on what Canelo isn't doing or, anything that Canelo isn't doing that they want them to do. And it says it all, really. They can't answer that question and, their fighter's not doing much. But yeah, that's my call.
Perfect.
I just put the link in the chat for anybody that wants to get this amazing Canelo Alvarez TBV edition shirt. I know people hitting me up. Links in the chat. You want to look as good as Ness. See, I got matching with my Fashion Nova pants. These are like a knockoff of some Gucci colors, too.
They definitely look like Gucci's.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'll be getting compliments.
You
Shout out to the Nova team.
You should just.
I'm down with the Nova men. You know what I'm saying? Are we done?
We have lids low, and then I believe we are done.
Why they don't want me to smoke no flower, man? Fucking 9:45. I gotta hit that Hardin.
You just ate some Hardin.
Need some more Hardin.
I need the flower. Flowers power.
TBV, what happening, man?
What up?
Everything kosher. Now ain't nobody trying to hold you up from smoking, man. I'm gonna let you smoke. We'll keep this shit short and simple. Hey, I'm just gonna watch the fight. You feel me? I ain't got nothing against Canelo or Bivol. I just want to see the fight, see what transpire. Shout out to y'all for the Discord and all them little chats, man. Make sure y'all check out the suggestion box and people y'all want the special guest thing. I've been putting shit in there. I don't know if y'all been paying attention. Shout out to Bo.
Always.
You know I see everything.
Okay, cool,
El
man.
Negro.
But I just want to give y'all a shout out, man. Y'all been doing good. Ness, you know I be on you about this, and I got to say that, bro. The cutting off, my guy. I know you be crunk, but sometimes you gotta hold that tongue, dog. I be trying to hear what the other person want to say. They be in some good shit, especially Danny.
I think it was Danny cutting everybody off today, not me. You just got our voices mixed up.
Well, Danny done got the bug from you, shout. But anyway, y'all, shout out to y'all, man. Keep it going. I'm out the account.
Nah, Liz Low, it's just he think I'm one of the other old co-hosts. You get what I'm saying?
Oh
So
yeah, that's why I fuck with you, Danny, though, because
he's so brolic.
Shout
Danny's so badass. He shot guns in Afghanistan.
Nah, I don't know nothing about that, but I appreciate the call, bro, and I hope you enjoy the fight tomorrow night.
We got a counterpunch from JT.
Yes. Number 4. Ring the alarm.
That's always play that little whack ass beat in the back. But look, to answer that caller talking about when somebody's hating on Canelo, I've been hating on Canelo for years, so I'm consistent with my hate at the end of the day. But I'm gonna say this: all my favorite fighters is not the fighters that you name. I love to see Canelo fight those guys, Charlo or Benavidez. I'm not worried about all that. But at the end of the day, my favorite fighters are doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's my counterpunch.
We appreciate the counterpunch.
We got Caleb B, member for Shannon. 2 months at the contender level, says, from a casual's perspective, why does Canelo get so much hate for what he does? Isn't this what we want fighters to do? To challenge themselves? Question mark.
Dude, if Jamal Charlo or Earl had all the accolades of Canelo, they'd be calling him the new TB.
Nah, to be fair though, you can't knock Earl. You can't knock Earl when he's been fighting champions.
Why? Because I put him in that sentence. Am I knocking him? He does not have the. See, this is what I'm saying. It's something wrong with the fact that you guys can't comprehend. Like, I'm using English words. I said.
I heard what you said, but at the end of the day,
I'm still saying
people just like arguing with you, bro. That's all it is.
It is because if Charlo and Earl have the accomplishments of Canelo, they would be considered TBEs. All Earl has done is unify. My man Canelo did that shit 10 years ago at 54.
Yeah, but your man's Canelo also was a lot further in his career 10 years ago at 54.
But it still makes me right, and I said nothing wrong by saying that if Charlo and Earl get to accomplish and have the accolades of Canelo, they would be considered TBE. Earl, with everything he's done, he only did what Canelo did 10 years ago at 54. With everything that he's done, he's only done what Canelo did.
But since
and Jamal's not
Earl
even close.
Part of this conversation,
because those are the names that are being brought up. Those are the names. These are the guys that are the star. And Earl is part of the conversation because he's one of the $55 million. He was offered $55 million and he wanted it at 64.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you and JT been talking, it's been Canelo, Charlo.
He brought up Earl saying, he's doing great things.
He is doing great things.
Okay, and so then Canelo did great things 10 years ago. Even though I'm exaggerating, you're the almanac. When did he unify?
Well, unified, it ain't been 10 years, but no.
When did he unify 54? How many years? So we could just be exact.
No, you probably right.
Oh, well, there you go, man. Let's end the show because it's ridiculous. Like, you glorifying somebody. Earl's doing big shit. I respect Earl. That's what he said. I brought up Earl because he said, I respect Earl. He's fighting the best. Dog, you talking about something that Canelo did 10 years ago. And then he went and did it again at 68.
Yeah, but just because Canelo did it don't mean that now that Earl's doing it, somebody did it before Canelo. Like, what the fuck?
No, you're taking it the wrong way. What I'm saying is they're saying Canelo isn't great. That Canelo.
No, I'm not even acknowledging that. I'm not even acknowledging that.
But this is what I'm saying. Specifically, his call is that I should not be glorifying Canelo for what he's doing. And instead, I should be getting on him for ducking whoever they're saying he's ducking when in actuality he has all these accolades. And I'm now turning that argument on them and saying, if your favorite fighter had the accolades of Canelo, you would be calling him TBE.
We got Jazz with a $5 super chat says, when are you going to have David Benavidez on the show?
He was just on the show.
And right.
He just walked past the set, gave you a moonshot and anything.
We got KO Surge with a $2 super chat says, Canelo going vegan is going to affect this fight! Exclamation
Big
point.
Fish Vega has a counterpunch.
Let's go.
Big Fish Vega.
In the meantime, Shannon Briggs is picking Bivol by stoppage. How you
Hello,
feel about
can you hear
that,
me?
man? Yes, we do.
All right, so you were talking about Richards being, taller than Canelo, but I mean, he didn't change his levels at all. His head was staying straight up. Canelo has, he slips very well. And I noticed when Craig Richards going to the body, it seemed to affect Bivol. He was responding, but just to try to keep him off, but nothing really on it. And then, a lot of support I got to show to Canelo and Big Fish, Spence. Canelo went against his handlers, and look where he's at. And Spence is sticking with what his handlers say. And he's about to be undisputed, and it's probably just going to be big paydays from here. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you calling in, champ.
Who next?
We've got James Payne Lethal.
I'll never find James Payne. 2 seconds. 1 second. What color?
Like the pinkish. It's towards the left.
James Payne is my name, partner. How about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the pitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Absolutely.
That what's up, man. I'm gonna skip all the intro and all of the normal pleasantries that I usually give y'all because I know y'all trying to get out of here and go get some good herbage in you and enjoy that San Diego weather. So I just wanted to say, man, thank y'all for the content. Thank y'all for the back and forth. Y'all really got me through the morning as this ambulance passes me trying to save a life. So I hope they get there in time, and I hope y'all enjoy their herbage. Special thanks to the Benavidez household for welcoming TBV into y'all house, causing all that goddamn racket at 6 in the morning, but being, pleasant hosts and all that good shit, what man. The dog doing? Appreciate that. And y'all have a good day, man. It's James Payne Lethal checking out.
Appreciate you. Appreciate the call.
Word.
Appreciate the support.
Who next? No
mas.
Oh, wait. Any super chats or cash apps?
No super chat.
Yeah, we do got some super chats. We got Chaos read that. We got Adrian D that says, yo, how do I get on the call? You can get on the call either Discord or you could get on the call with the number that's typically up. You can't do that no more. Chase Athletic says, so Discord it is. $5 super chat says, double chance Bivol or draw for 1 unit, 3 units Canelo split distance.
The Discord is not in the, it need to be in the bio. The Discord link so people can get in like right now. But you download the app Discord.
We can do it in the description moving forward.
Yeah, we got to make sure they got that access.
But
so we're out. Silent Smoke.
Nez GTO on TikTok, Nez GTO Instagram and Twitter.
Nah. Why you doing me like that, B? It's Nez GTO on Instagram and Twitter. Nesta Gibbs on TikTok.
And then Danny.
Ain't that what the fuck I just said?
Ringwalk Danny on Instagram.
Dang.
Ringwalk Danny on Twitter.
You said GTO.
If you
on
win
TikTok.
anything, Bo Mason _ on TBV. Bo Mason _ TBV on Instagram.
What happened to the super chat? Where my super chat will? Where my super chat will?
I mean, we can keep the show going if you're trying to keep going, but
I ain't trying to keep it going. I'm just saying we ain't had no super chat will, so that means now we don't got no prize to give away because we ain't doing no.
But we
super
still
chat
gave
will.
away 2 prizes even without the super chat wheel.
Yeah, but that don't get other people a fair shake. You feel me?
True. We were gonna run this promo because in about 24 hours we're about to have one of the best experiences in boxing known to boxing fans.
What?
Why? Because we're gonna have David Benavidez right here in this couch. Hopefully not. Hopefully they give us a whole new set.
Hopefully.
It's like a mansion.
Yeah.
Why stay here?
Why give us this
Even though I get
casting
it.
couch?
No, I get it. A lot of skylight, natural lighting. The pictures look phenomenal.
Yeah, look at your head on the screen.
Look at
though,
your
bro.
head.
Oh,
That
that's
look terrible.
baldy.
That look terrible.
That's right. This was better for the night.
But yeah, we do got this promo for them.
Yeah, where's the promo? Austin.